has been jeopardized. And the only plan and agenda of the Nigerian controlled by Fulani government is to take over our land, kill our women and children. And they have continued to do that. Our people have been killed. And it is not even just that they are killing our people. Please, everybody should mute, please. The political elite that should be protecting the life of Biafra people and the Igbo people have failed to do that, leading to the setting up of many security outfits and in entire Nigeria. All over Nigeria, everybody is struggling to set up their own security outfit because the Nigeria state has failed. Now, like I said, that it is no longer about agitating for Biafra, but also we have to provide security for our people because of the failure of the Nigeria state. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu set up the Eastern Security Network. And for some of you, like the chairman said now, that they have seen Fulani killings and, in Lokpanta mentioned, the places is mentioned, but now it has reduced. But what he did not mention is those who are responsible for making those crimes to reduce. It is not the governor, it is not the government, it is not those who called you to arrange a meeting without, first of all, reaching out to me, who was your former chairman, to ask questions, since you stressed out that video that propelled you to call meeting is coming from Simon Ekpa, and then another video where somebody says, if you come out, you die. So, the people that made it possible recorded the sources that our women can farm today and go to their farm without being butchered like before is the Eastern Security Network, of which we are in charge of, irrespective of the blackmail and propaganda, which the Nigeria state have always used to suppress whoever rise up against them. So when I saw the meeting called by Kinsey Oji of Igbo Union, chairman of Igbo Union, it is not just a meeting that shows concern. Rather, it is a meeting that were motivated by hate, politically motivated, and by selfish interest. Because if it was not motivated by those things I have mentioned now, you know that both of us live in Finland. So if somebody called your attention as a chairman of a community of Ndibo in Finland, you ought to have contacted me. But what did you achieve? What did you try to achieve in calling such meeting? To share the message, because the propaganda of the state of Nigeria with whoever that have contacted you and other Igbo organizations who have ganged up to fight Simon Ekpa, taking it from Simon Ekpa, they are fighting. You send the message and push it to the media. The message was being spread across different WhatsApp groups that, oh, Ndibo in Finland are having a meeting to crucify Simon Ekpa. That is the message that is out there. And I was receiving it from all over the world, that Finland, Ndibo Finland, those people that called you and you had a meeting with, they had ulterior motive. The ulterior motive is so that you are going to discuss and say, let us call a meeting, only for even calling a meeting alone of Ndibo against Simon Ekpa in Finland is what they want to achieve. There is nothing else. And they succeeded in achieving something. So what they achieve is that some of them now know that Ndibo in Finland they are calling meeting for whatever that they are accusing Simon Ekpa and all that. You achieve that. So I want every one of you here who is in this meeting to ask this chairman, as a chairman of Ndibo, we know what we went through. We know he has worked with me, he has worked with many of you here. What he did, was it the right thing? He did not contact me. Personally, he didn't reach out to me to ask me, what am I hearing? What is your own side of the story? Even if he pretended not to know anything about Nigeria. And so I will make it very categorically clear here that the struggle for Biafra is what we are doing. And the Nigeria state managed killings of our people. They even practicalized it. They did it. Military, police have been killing our people, and we cannot just fold our hands and watch them. So what do? We needed to do something that will shake the foundation of Nigeria. And that is why we decided that we must be sitting at home. For the past 1 year, every Monday, we sit at home. This particular sit at home has been fought with every mechanism available to the Nigerian government. They didn't defeat us. The governors came, they threatened workers that if you did not come out on Monday, you are going to be sacked. People did not come out. They didn't sack them. They threatened them that if you did not come out, you are not going to be paid salary. People did not come out, yet they still pay their salary. For the past 1 year, they didn't succeed. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS dungeon. Killings of Biafran people happening in Imo State, in Abia State, where this chairman come from, in Ohofia. In fact, in this chairman community, his own community has banned the eating of Fulani cow, which generated a lot of killing even in his own state. He did not, nobody has invited him from Igbo community to have a meeting. How do we stop the killing of Abia State where he come from? Because they have banned, they are the only community that banned the eating of Fulani cow, as I'm talking to you now, in the entire Igbo land. When they were being killed, raped their women, he did not call a meeting. But me, I am not a selfish person. I'm not fighting for Igbo nation. I'm not fighting for Igbo. I am fighting for Biafrans, which Igbo people are part of it. So I am not discriminating who I fight for. Whether it is in my village, they kill people. Whether it is in Enugu, they kill people. Whether it is in Anambra, they kill people. It doesn't matter. Last time, 14 young men were killed and massacred by Bubago in Imo State. The people that called you for this meeting did not call you to tell you, do you know that 14 Igbo youth who went for a wedding were slaughtered and massacred by a Bubago security outfit? I didn't see you. You know, what more is more outrage than that? I did not see those people that called you now to call a meeting. But like I said, all these things that is happening now is politically and P2B-cally manipulated, and it is being motivated by the P2B campaign, which cannot replace our freedom. I will have made it very, very clear. So if you are calling a meeting and we have achieved one thing, which is propaganda. Yesterday, the same the same Igbo people that are calling you on a meeting and asking you to call all the meeting of Igbo, go and protest, let us see what we're going to do to Simon Ekpa in Finland. They were flying the news. Most of you may be happy. Simon Ekpa was arrested by Interpol. Simon Ekpa has been arrested while trying to flee to Israel. Simon Ekpa, and the news was flying everywhere. Only for this morning, the engineer of that, the main pioneer of that news, called Peter Abakalo, a very highly respected editor of the Sun News. All of them, because everybody is desperate for people to be president. He came this morning to apologize. One thing is this: we, the Biafra people, ordered Biafrans to sit at home in protest for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the demand for Biafra referendum, and to make it very clear that no election of Nigeria election will be allowed in Biafra land. And the Biafra people responded. In that order, we also called them, because of the modus operandi of Nigeria, they will stop at nothing to make sure they blackmail the Biafra freedom, which we are doing. And if you come out, they're going to kill you. It has happened before. This is not the first time they killed Biafrans during the sit at home. This is not the first time they killed Nigerians during a protest. They have killed us even from 1998. They have been killing Mossad. From there to 2015, they were killing IPOB 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and up to 2022. We found out a way that when we say sit at home, you sit at home. And because the sit at home is working, what do? They have to now kill those who are coming out. This is not the first time we ordered sit at home. We have ordered sit at home for 3 days. Nobody was attacked. Nobody. It did not have a complete compliance. At least have like 90 to 95% compliance. When the 14 young men was killed in Imo State, we called 3 days sit at home. Nobody was killed. But this 5-day sit at home, considering that election is approaching, Nigeria government came out and began their propaganda. Everybody in Nigeria was awakened by the 5-day sit at home because they know the implication of it. So after all their condemnation, after all their countering order, after all their propaganda, Biafrans sat at home. So in order to discredit it, the few people that came out, they started attacking them. Police officer was seen. It is in the news. So what I'm trying to say here is that you've made references of, you know that they are killing in Enugu, you know that they are killing in Lopanta, you know that they are killing here and there. Yet, the people that are inviting you, telling you to call meeting of Igbo in Finland to crucify Simon Ekpa, did not call meeting. Many women and children have been killed. In Enugu State alone, over 50 people were massacred in Ehamufu. Who stopped the Fulanese? It was us. The people that called you to go and crucify Simon Ekpa in Finland did not make any statement. Over 50 people that were massacred in Ehamufu. The governors did not bring the military. The local government chairman did not bring the military. It was we, the Biafra people, that mobilized ESN. After that community betrayed the ESN security network, we mobilized the ESN to go to that place, and they went there and defeated the Fulani. After they defeated the Fulani, those who survived it, they called to the 82 Division Enugu. The military came there and burned the villages. Was it the Biafran that burned the villages? Why are these people? Where are these people that were having meeting of Igbo leaders and whatever in diaspora? Where are they to tell you to go to Finland and protest the Finland government that people are being massacred in Enugu? Four Corner Enugu, for example, I'm just telling you the things that are public, because there are many things that are not in the public, which we are doing to safeguard our people. Four Corner Enugu, for the past weeks, has been the den of terrorists and killing, kidnapping by the Fulani herdsmen. And this thing was going on. None of you that are calling for Simon Ekpa head, because all of you are in Finland enjoying. I'm here enjoying too. I'm here. Everybody here is enjoying. Nobody is feeding each other. But I'm here. While you are working and doing everything, I am doing this and I'm doing my work as well. Now, we went to that Four Corner, defeated the Fulani, and the same Fulani called to 82 Division Enugu. The GOC of 82 Division began to summon a security meeting. But in all this killing, you know, the kidnapping happening, which is very viral on social media, this particular GOC did not call a security meeting to ask what is going on in Four Corner. It is only when we defeated them. He called a meeting and began to ask, who are those going to that Four Corner to fight the terrorists there? Pump and play in a security meeting in Enugu. So, my people, what we are doing is we are fighting this Biafra freedom and the liberation the way we want it. I am not here to convince you. I'm not here to make you to agree with me, just like I'm not going to agree with you whatever you do here, because I've made up my mind to fight for Biafra. But if you think that what I'm doing is wrong, you know what to do. You go ahead with the plan that you have with Igbo communities. At
least you could go. I think because actually Kingsley Abisi, former chairman Igbo Union. I think maybe the way the chairman Igbo were covered the thing because Okawataria maybe a measure the way you see Kusia this year each. One thing is clear, the yesterday meeting I don't sure no for me, I don't sure no well the link clear up in the meeting, but I remember when they called the meeting, we had that we need to hear from you.
He said it here now. He said it here now.
He said that we need to hear from you. But from hearing from you, and I said, and what any meeting I get with that first of all, even to hear from you, because all of us are here. You were once chairman of the union after me, and now he's the chairman. I am not from you. It seems like that now. I ain't again anything. Yes, this Biafra, as you explain it, Mbembo, Ogenachi, you did not allow them, but when you finish, everybody is fighting for Biafra. Everybody will Biafra. That is one point. But the issue according to your explanation, it is well explained. However, you said it that among election in Igbo land, this new narrative, because I see the posting keeper as well. Only one question on Cholejo. Open election in Biafra land, and when election na Biafra land. One thing is clear, again, when in election na Nigerian state, and open election na Nigerian state, and we did not perform in this election, we did not participate. Still yet, we have not actualized this Biafra. So who is going to lose? Because the Biafra land is the only one vote that we are going to vote for one human being. Vote. I am not one with that election. I am a good election at the Biafra land. 100% sure that there must be vote, and even though they did not vote in Biafra land, the vote must be counted, and that guy announced human being as the president, and we are still not yet get what we want. So if anyone thinking I need now, but in Gemagodo for now, at least imada will problem. There is nobody mananda, everybody knows, but the situation of the things now warrant for us. This is the only first time our own son Obi never sent us to come and speak. P2B has never sent anybody. P2B has never visited Finland. P2B has never even visited Scandinavia. And the Obi is not going to send anybody. But what we are saying is that Obolo na support no Igbo land they vote to Obi, Mabege vote to Latiku, Mabege vote to Lutilibu, whomever they will vote for. Again, willingly vote to count in Nigerian state. So, mana, the way people hear your order, they obey your order because now Nnamdi Kanu is not around. Maybe when Nnamdi Kanu protocol his own order. But what we are saying is that can't we mellow down? Things are so difficult. Our children are in Nigeria, our family are there. 5 days there when we sit at home. Things are difficult in that state to go to the eastern state. So how can we manage?
No, thank you.
If I be even needly from if I be buying Nagi needly, we are not telling you to stop your agitation. We are not telling you to stop what you are doing. There is a time what you are doing. Everybody wants what you are doing to continue doing it. What we are saying now, the game now changes. On a good change here, a change the game. But a good change the now of one upper hand the but for this election, there is no how we cannot achieve this Biafra. We must achieve it. But I can achieve here with a substance. And the substance here madu ibayanokwa. So obviously I don't know what I say. And this thing. Bushetima Banyadia with the Tilibu, Abiaba achieve with Biafra. For next 8 years, I am achieve here. Achiku Bayakwan, 8 years, I naga achieve here. So I got them with this killing. So eventually, even my own reason why I want them to call you as a former chairman, and we are not talking to you now. I'm not talking to you as a Biafra agitator. No, I am talking to you as a friend and a former chairman of the Igbo Union, Finland. That is the how I'm talking to you now. As a Biafran agitator, it is pure different because entirely different. But I need channel here. We have to wrap up ourselves. We have to rapport. Rapport one. I'm not saying the one of Mofuene, YouTube na Kogorugaiko. And even the Kubu as a rapport. Kedu ibe anyị nwere to anyị ga-ibe anyị nwere to do. Ka anyị kọtelu godo obele. Anyị kọtelu obele. Achieve because we need to achieve something in this period, this dispensation now. The way in for I need no 60%, 70% chance now. So now about my own reason. Let
me answer you up now, first of all, what we are doing is not just about Igbo. We are fighting for Odema Igbo and of course Biafra in general. So when you say that if we don't have an election in Biafra land, that there will be vote in Nigeria, yes, we know that. But our main target is to make sure that nobody will be elected and voted for in Nigeria election in Biafra land. And by doing that, you are now waking up questions and discussion about the Nigeria unity. That is what we are talking about today. Because of this 5-day sit at home, a lot of discussion are coming up. The setup, renegotiation of Nigeria. So we cannot continue to shy away from the danger and the Goliath standing in front of us. All of you know how Afghanistan was run over by terrorist Taliban. It took them 20 years. Irrespective of whatever America pumped there. America pumped billions of dollars into Afghanistan. After 23 years, they run over the government. They captured every weapon. And people were running in the airport, holding aeroplane, and while aeroplane was flying away. That is the condition that you see today. Nobody believed that it will happen. So what we are trying to tell you is that it has come to that point that we're going to do something differently. Ana say Buhari Egu, Buhari Onod. You said it. Yes. Buhari Egu, I actually Buhari Onod. So we want to do something different. If at the end of the day, after next year, when next year the election come, Ndi Biafra succeed here, that we are going to seal Biafra land, no governor will be voted, no House of Representatives member will be voted. Let the Nigeria conduct the election in Nigeria state. Believe me, that is the highest crack on the wall of Nigeria. The international community will be there. Everybody is interested in Nigeria, considering the fact that Nigeria is a country of interest. And this particular disintegration of Nigeria has been predicted very long ago, because they know, even the British themselves, they say that Nigeria is a failed experiment. So why you who is at the receiving end, who is the victim, will continue to shy away from the truth? And those who summon not courage to fight, because somebody have to fight. Even in this Finland that you live now, everybody here is in Finland. You know the history of Finland War, the Finnish War, Cold War between Finland and Russia. If people in Finland, begin to say, oh, yeah, Russia is a big country, they had a weapon and everything, and they will say, okay, let us not fight, everybody's going to die. People died. Today you are enjoying it because the people of Finland have one mentality, one culture, and one goal, which is to progress. Immediately they left Russia, they're progressing, and this is one of the best countries in the world. So what I'm saying is that we have to make difficult decisions. We have to take steps that is very, very difficult in order for us to make difference. If Peter Obi want to become a president, he can come and become a president of whatever setup that we are going to have after 2023. Because once election did not hold, you can never validate Nigeria again. It will now spark everything that is possible to see a new arrangement of Nigeria or Biafra. What we are fighting for is not necessarily that you are going to have a Biafra. I have been saying it even in the public. But what we are fighting for is let us see that rearrangement. We need to renegotiate. We need people to understand that we cannot continue to be coward in our own country and become a victim while other people are playing the victim. The opportunity is here. This is the first time after Azikiwe and in those days where the three Wazobia who was running for president. Now Peter Obi is there. We told you that Peter Obi is only coming for distraction. There is no way it is possible that Peter Obi is going to change anything. The Nigerian state is rotten. So how is he going to do it? The people at the Senate is bigger in number. Muslim. You see what is going on from the Abuja 1989 declaration. This is not just about emotion. This is not just about Peter Obi is gathering momentum. And let me shock you people today, because the intels we have, some of you don't have it. Peter Obi, you see gallivanting on social media and all that. Most of the people supporting him don't even have PVC. Is it that has Peter Obi gathered more crowd than Goodluck Jonathan? Is Peter Obi more courageous enough than Obasanjo? What is the effect of Obasanjo presidency? What is the effect of Goodluck Jonathan presidency? These are the things we should be looking at. We have opportunity now to make life better for our people. And we are going to fight it once and for all. So we are saying that these people have been making this decision for over 50 years. Let us make our mistake now. That's one mistake we want to do. And I understand that a lot of you are supporting Obi because Obi is an Igbo man and Obi promised you that he's going to do this and do that. But remember, the same Obi is telling you, do not vote me because I'm Igbo man. Obi have not summoned courage to identify his ethnicity, while every other person running for the Nigerian president have done that. Tinubu recognized the Yoruba man, Atiku recognized the Fulani man, and there's nothing he can do about it. Atiku was in a conference where they were debating about the presidency. He attacked Autumn. He told Autumn, you cannot be calling Fulani a terrorist because I'm a Fulani man. Can Peter Obi do that? He cannot do that. That is to show you that even the running mate of Peter Obi will be more brutal than him because he's not in Nigeria, he's from Mauritania. So my people, all you should do now is that let us come together and understand that the only thing we can do for our children, the only thing we can do for our future generation is to fight for our freedom, because everybody, every state you are today, every country you are today in Europe, both from South Africa here, people fought without even looking back. Let us make this decision and let it be a mistake. Because if we make this one mistake, the world is not going to end. After all, Peter Obi have been making mistakes. When Ojukwu handed over Anambra State to him, did he not disappoint Ojukwu? The history is there. Whether you believe it or not, this is a fact. So what I'm trying to say is that we have decided, and the majority of Biafrans are with us. So let us make this mistake. Only this time. These people have been making mistakes for 50 years. This time around, we are going to make the mistake. It's going to be the youth. It's going to be these Biafra people after this mistake, we will sit on the round table and see how to discuss about the Nigeria. If that's what. Thank you. And remember, I'm just a spokesperson. That are, I'm just a spokesperson of Biafra people. So I'm just in the mind of the average.
You see, okay, Nnamdi Kanu si court. On a brief interview.
Don't even go about that. How can you be talking about somebody is granting interview in the court? Do you know that Nnamdi Kanu have not?
Because it was
question.
Okay, that interview or say that he is in because of Ndibo. That he will not be happy to see Ndibo killed. He will not be happy to see him. He repeated it a couple of times. So, saying all of us, I am Biafra. I am Biafra. Saying Nigeria. Biafra today. No, I got like here.
So what are you doing?
What I'm saying is that
what have you done?
There were hardship in Igbo land.
What have you done about it? What have you done about it?
Everybody can all work. So
allow me to do what I'm doing.
So
what I'm doing.
Yes. Is there any way I get
at all. In fact, we are going to be increasing the volume until every person in this world we hear about. We are going to, you see this Biafra, this is the only time, this election is the only time that give Hopus or Dema the impetus to kill people. This is the only thing that give Soludo the impetus to kill Anambra State. This is the only thing that give the Nigerian army the power to be killing people in Ebonyi State. This is the only thing that gave Buhari the power to bring foreign Fulanis and local Fulani to Nigeria to kill us. So without this election, we are going to renegotiate again. That is the point I'm trying to make here. We must not validate them again. And when you talk, they tell you you have a representative. When you talk, they tell you you have governors. When you see that the governor has been caged. I was playing a program yesterday when somebody was asked, I don't know whether it's a Yoruba man or an Igbo man, was asked about, they said they wrote petition against Simon Ekpa. And he said that Nigeria is a fraud. That before he talk, he want to talk in a way so that they will not take away his PhD. When an old man is scared of saying the truth, so that Nigeria will not take his PhD certificate away from him, you see that you are in a very big mess. So somebody have to do it. We have come to understand that we can fight from afar, and that's exactly what we're doing. Because people in Nigeria are in cage. They terrorize them. When our women go to the street to protest, they kill them. When young men go to the street to protest, they kill them. Even when they did not protest, they come to their home and start going from one house to another, looking for our young men in the name of being a member of the Eastern Security Network. Why the Fulanis and the forest? They are releasing them in Abuja, granting them amnesty. Nnamdi Kanu is still in DSS dungeon. So how do you, I don't know. What is the rationale of this? All these things that is happening here. Since you cannot fight, allow those fighting to fight and just pretend that it is time you just go one corner and watch us fight and liberate you. Because some of you are not man enough to fight. So allow those who want to fight to fight. Am I complaining of being tagged a terrorist? I am against killing Biafrans. I can never support the killing of Biafrans. That is why I put my life on the line. I condemn any killing, and the reason why we ask people to stay at home, it is not about people staying at home. What matters is that that order came and some people stay at home. So for the fact that people actually stayed at home is a slap to the Nigerian government. So they have to do everything. And we said it several times. This is not the first time. They have killed our people before they sit at home. Our men were massacred at Mpo. Even when Uchemefo was the deputy of Nnamdi Kanu, when Nnamdi Kanu was in prison. They killed our men in Mpo. How many people here called for the kidnapping or killing of Uchemefo? Uchemefo asked people to go and protest. These are just what I'm mentioning Few of them. It was people were
because I didn't know
because,
here.
you know, I'm not Simon Ekpa you used to know. That is the part. That's the fact. So go ahead.
Ndị Igbo, we are now with Simon Ekpa.
Ajụjụ m chọrọ ịjụ Ekpa wụ, why I na channel this all these things I name na Igbo land not? Why only Igbo land? Because these things sit at home, people na atari ahụhụ, and I emanate na ndị Igbo, most of ndị Igbo business, most of them were traders. So in order in us ndị Igbo nọ na home 5 days, how do you expect them to survive? Ụmụaka na-aga school. Why are we not challenging these whole things na not? I'm Charema.
Well, Imana, one thing is that we our problem is that we only focus on things that are not important. It is this same people that the Nigeria government asked to sit at home for 3 months during the COVID-19, while other government were giving food to their citizens. The Nigeria government, these people that are telling you people now that Indians are suffering, they had the food to feed to them. They pack it in the store and lock it up. And that Indigo that you are shouting for now was dying. They were dying, although nobody died of hunger after 3 months. Nobody died. Say, hunger, I die of hunger. But yet, the politicians that are propelling you today to do what you are doing have the food. Not that they don't have it too. Not that it is their own money. They have the food. They went and packed this food in a warehouse. Lock it up. These are the people that come to show you how they love you today. So, my people, we have to pay price. There is nothing in this life that come with come easy. Even in this election you are talking about, after election period, see the death, many deaths of our people. Every election, our people are killed. Every election. We are channeling it, but I'm just telling you the how. Of course, let me tell you how we are channeling it. Can I answer you now, please? There is noise.
Somebody should remove that noise.
So now, let me tell you how we are channeling it. Now, every time we have sit at home in Biafra land, mostly in the southeast and part of south of Biafra, it affects the government. That day, no motor will come from Abuja to southeast. That day, no tax revenue will be generated from Lagos to southeast. That day, no revenue will be generated from Kaduna to southeast. That day, no revenue will be generated from the airline, from anywhere in Nigeria to the southeast. That day, nobody will travel from any part of Nigeria to southeast. Do you know how much Nigeria is losing? Do you know how much the state itself are losing? You think when we say sit at home is about the average Igbo man to Biafra? No. You think when the governors are crying, it is about the average Igbo man? No. Go and check the revenue they generate every day. Check, calculate it. How much they generate from the how much they are losing every Monday. 4 good time in a month.
But Mr. Ekpa, sorry, but you are fighting for the Igbo people.
I'm answering
fine. I'm your point now. You are starving the Nigerian government from revenue, which is quite understandable. But here prompt to this meeting, but that for the fact that now in the people you are fighting for, just like that boy said, people you are fighting for.
That man.
Sorry, just like that man said, please, my apologies.
No problem.
People you are fighting for.
Who is talking?
People suffering.
Who is talking, please?
Oh, Chuks from Tampere. Chukwunwike from Tampere.
All right.
Indi na fight for. Bondi na taofo. Mwa, for instance, you how many people, ma'am? Things. I always try to I know my like it take his side. Abu money Igbo. And he ain't check Junju about this meeting. Ndi mmadụ na-ata afụ by. I commend you for what you are doing. Yes, one day sit at home is good, but I believe that many people known at this forum Kita are trying to ask for, just to come straight to the point, is that they are trying to tell you, can you be more lenient with these 5 days. I think that is the point many people are trying to convey. Can you be ridiculous? Because this is December.
Come to the morning.
Because anything in Finland, this thing in Finland, for instance, Agwasi, let everybody in Finland stay at home for 5 days. My brother, now we will feel the pain. We will feel the pain. You understand? So
my brother, ị gaa na Benue State na ndị nọ na IDP camp, inye ha option ịnọ n'ụlọ for 1 month with apụlatụ ma ha lachi ya azụ na be ha na udo ga-adị, ebelivere m na ha ga-anọ 5 days. Ndị Igbo nọrọ n'ụlọ.
Biko onye dịka imiliki cheka Ekpa nsago the question.
I'm part of the meeting.
But no, actually a question, or sabe the question. You have to wait.
Also at the meeting. I need learn at the meeting.
No, but if you take us, I am on the side.
Just like my brother said.
If we're going to know
the question,
no problem.
God is good. If you interrupt anybody here, I will remove you. You are not the
moderator.
I will remove you. You are not the moderator here. Just don't talk again.
Idiot. Take me off. Oh, bin Naneku. Aneku again.
If you see me in the street now, can you talk?
Mua.
Yes. Can you talk? Nonsense. So go ahead.
Actually, I quite broke for dialogue. You get cool look down.
He's not moderating here, right?
He's not moderating.
Is he the only person here?
I broke for dialogue.
Please, somebody is talking. Go ahead and talk, please.
Enyere m ya point m chọrọ ikwu ka ọ leba anya towards that end.
You make a very good point, my brother. You make a very good point. And from that angle, you are right.
Yeah. Now let me also address him. Like you mentioned that Chooks, you mentioned that the 5 days sit at home. We have already concluded the 5 days sit at home. Okay.
Okay.
So now, of course, ended. Now, why this 5 days sit at home is very important is that conditioning the mind of our people to what is to come. Because Ukraine is at war. They are fighting for their freedom. Many countries, there are crises everywhere. People are not happy anymore. People want to be given the opportunity to rule themselves and govern and develop. It is about development. So we are not allowed to develop in Nigeria. And something has to be done. There is no way. You see, let me tell you, the suffering you see that is happening in Igbo now, if you don't do what we are doing today, it is going to be ×3 in the next 5 years. Is that what you want? So we must do something. And it is not going to be you are sleeping and somebody coming on. We have to do something. That's what we are doing. So we condition the mind of our people in case of next year, if something happens. Okay. You know that you have gone through this road before. The reason why we are having every Monday sit at home is 1, to demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. 2 is to remind the leaders in the Southeast that the masses are no longer with them. 3 is to make sure we demonstrate our readiness to leave Nigeria. 4 is to make sure that we tell the Nigerian government that they have lost territorial integrity of the Biafra, part of the Biafra land, that the people can no longer be controlled by the government. 5 is to also prepare them to the 3-day sit at home, which we have done in the past after the killing of 14 young men in Imo State. 7 is to prepare our people for this particular 5-day sit at home because they have been used to it. Then the next year, during this election, we may even have 2 weeks, believe me. And this one, let me tell you this one, by the time Nigeria declare war, you are not going to have a choice. In addition to what our brother said about the people in Benue, not only in Benue, there are different parts of people in Nigeria where people can no longer go to their place, where people are living in IDP camp, and Nigeria did not provide food for them. So I want us to understand that we cannot be conquered by these people. Otherwise, you will never have a place. Your children here in Finland will not have a place to go.
Hello.
Yes.
Biafra ka na-eselu na-asụ n'Igbo.
They won because akamu dị n'elu since so akamu dị n'elu since because na-elekwa na I dị save ebe because akamu dị n'elu since because
Kwube.
Maazị Ekpa biko tighachi Obinna because all dialogue now.
He cannot come here and insult me. So please go ahead, Paul. We have they won. Konye Shiriaza. Mwejegbu agụ. Ya konye ruo si na ọdrọnkọ. Ajụjụ m nwere bụ, in fact, m na-ebugo n'ụzọ kelee gị na ihe na-eme. Because ife ị na-eme bụ ife ji most of us, ife chọpụta most of us n'obodo Igbo a. Ka a ghara ịgbara asị ọsọ. Ile anya na mmadụ niile na-ebe akịta adị nshọ dị isi awa apụtabagonye ọbụla n'isi. Isi awa bụrụ artificial. Ọ kwesịrị ịbụ ihe amamife. Ịghọtago? So, ihe m na-ajụ bụ mma eji egbu agụ biko ka emo effort ya etiekwu m ihe gbasara ka anyị nweta onwe anyị because nke mere eme a na n'ụdị and achọkwa m ịma ka ntụ anyị si wee bịa na this meeting kịta na-ajụ ajụjụ biko ekweche m na ekwesịrị ịnọsị kedu ebe isi wee ịchọrọ support ka anyị ama ka ebe esi na support gị ịghọtago so ihe a bụ ihe m chọrọ ịgbata o nwere more things ị nwere na your portfolio ga-eme ka ntụ anyị Zeus wee na-anụ ụdị kịta and ntụ onye ọbụla si complain gbasara 5 days sit at home because mụ afọrọkwa ihe dị na 5 days sit at home after all your pastor ya sị gị mee fasting 2 weeks ọ nkwana ife ị ga-eme na that fasting 2 weeks dry fasting self without complaining ịghọtago na-echekwa miracle ị na-eche which you know that no make ọ ga-abịakwa self ịghọtago but ihe anyị na-ajụ bụ ntụ anyị si wee nọrọ biko ka anyị were ofu obi wee na-eme ife nwanne gị na-eme ihe anyị na-eme kịta anyị emebeghị before bụ this to agitation as wee nọrọ ọ bụ no mistake anyị Maazị Simon Ekpa go ekwu ọ bụ no mistake ofu mistake anyị ga-emego n'izizi ka anyị megoni na ka anyị fụgo the result of it mmadụ ada anọkọta sị na ị na-eme ị na-study chemistry ị na-study physics without any experiment ị ga-eweta one complement weta element mix ya wee nweta the result ịghọtago so ihe anyị nọ kịta bụ physical and more spiritually in our fight biko asịrị m ọnwụ ihe ọzọ inwekwuru mmụọ ka ihe ewetekwu ka anyị mara ka anyị si support ndewonu. Thank you very much, Paul. Just like every other person here, like up now, I know that before this P2B issue started, I know how this up now have been, making comment and all that. I see some of their comments on social media. They don't even know. You see, one thing is that everybody here now can agree with me that the only reason why they are interested in stopping Simon Ekpa is because of P2B. Apart from P2B, all of them. Yes.
Actually, Simon, I have to say my own openly here. I will not lie. When I'm saying something, you know that I'm always straight. I am interested in this matter to tell you to calm down. Just because of what? Because P2B come out for the election. I cannot map with AG and around. That is my own interest. Because of what? Why is my interest? Because I see that although P2B across 50% of chances. Mama no nwere ebe anyị na that even na mana afọ no cross go mana nke anyị na-eme na ibe mụ ajiwe na-ekwu is because I know that we are going to achieve Biafra but not now. There is no how. I gbodogbodo nkwu isi chinye okwu enu na now a ga-emelili election na a ga-announce presidency and anyị ga-continue okwe and the president ga na press kwa anyị till this Biafra of 18 mana anyị nwere a little bit chance ka anyị malugodu anyị nwere chance. Things is not anyị nchari na stakeholder na Nigeria. Almost business enwere na
Simon. Listen, I know that is why what is happening now is what we call politically motivated things. Whatever.
No, if you call it that way, that means some politicians send us to talk to you.
No. It is not only when politicians send you to talk, you become politically motivated. That you have admitted now that the only reason you are doing this thing you are doing is because Nefrona P2B with potential. That is politically motivated. It doesn't mean that only one make approach. You understand?
But Simon, have you forgot? Is it quick to forget Now, during the time of Anambra State election, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom you are following as a disciple, said there will be no election. There are some extent he come to some level. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, okay, let's do election.
No, that is where you get it wrong. I am not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is
but at least you
listen now. I am not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Most of the decisions that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made, not when he is inside, though, because as this inside now, he is not the one talking. Most of the decisions he made, like calling back out of election and then calling it off, most of those decisions were also politically motivated pressure, because he don't have anybody around him to support what he's doing, to support his conviction. So when he see that he's left alone, what did he do? He will come out and announce it. And that is why they have taken this Biafra agitation for granted.
Are you now saying that now you have people around you that you are not going back? And if we lose what we are doing now, and we lose even the election, and then these people enter into the post.
Let me tell you, if we succeed that this election will not hold in the southeast alone and the other part of the south, believe me, Nigeria will not have president. Mark it.
I don't see the election not.
That is why we are different. That's why we are different.
It's impossible.
Your opinion is different. Your opinion is different. I'm seeing things from a different angle.
Okay. That means even to come and the dialogue with you now.
Now, if you watch the social media now, not just social media, like Nigeria discussion. If you listen to the Nigeria media discussion, you find out that they are beginning to talk about confederation. They are beginning to talk about renegotiation. People are summoning courage because of this 5-day sit at home. It is the biggest stab in Nigeria heart. So if we succeed next year, listen.
Jimmy, go ahead. Jimmy.
All the maka my dialogue na negotiations na parikota nkata. One of the things now a set back or this kind of dialogue, we share ideas. Then there one more I go na maze pa make the chief pa make again there Igbo niile gbasara make onwe ezi otu ihe m chọrọ ịjụ Ekpa biko na this particular issue na ihe ndị a na-ekwu onweghị otu nwere ike isi a na-ekwugwa because o nwere sometime a na-ajụ one prominent business man na America si ya na kedu ihe mere nụ o ji mgbe a na-asị ndị blacks a na-aga school a na-emegbu ha ya sị na ya ga-agarịrị school ahụ ebe ndị ọcha na-aga school na kedu otu o si succeed na business ya sị na because that na ya ghọtara that na if you want to change the system you have to change the system from within, that na you have to go to that place ndị ahụ na-aga ka ị mata. And I'm not telling na ya achọkwa ịrọta aka ọ na-adịkwa mma mgbe ụfọdụ ha sị Bible kwuru na sow your seed in the morning, sow in the afternoon, sow your seed in the night, because ị mara nke ga-amụta nke ga-apịa. Dịkwanụ mma ọwụ that na yes strongly ndị Igbo ga na-fight you are doing in agbalị, but ọ dịkwa mma a na-ekwu ihe ndị ahụ adịkwanụ silent, because ile anya ndị Hausa na ndị Fulani sometimes ha anaghị ekwu okwu ihe ndị ma ndị Igbo na akwụkwọ onye Igbo pụta ihe ọbụla onye Igbo na-eme ndị Igbo baya ihe a na-ekwukwa na Peter Obi banyekwa na president ọkwa ndị Igbo ga na-emekwa ya attack. Not so long ago mgbe anyị nwere senate president ndị Igbo echange the president anyị senate president several times. So but na-asị ọ ga-adịkwanụ mma just sometimes dị silent ahụ ihe gbasara Peter Obi, then a na-ekwu okwu ihe ndị ọzọ na-ekwu hapụkwanụ ndị ahụ ka ha na-emekwa nke ha na-eme na-ekwukwa okwu Peter Obi na-ebete hapụ ị na-abọchasị ike ọ ga-adị good ịdịtụ silent about ihe gbasara Peter Obi, but onwe ihe ndị ọzọ ị na-ekwu nne ya na because amakwa m even Peter Obi anaghị ekwu okwu ya ọ banyekwa as president ọnwụ na onwekwa ndị nakwa na onweghị like ndị Igbo na unite as ihe akwa makwanụ ndị Biafra na unite defend his cause. Oh, the position ebe ahụ dịrị shaky. So you have
one analysis in China now. The reason why I got him down at P2B. Now, P2B only come as a distraction. That is how we see him. You may see him differently, and that is why we are human beings. Now, you can agree with me that at least, let me not say 90%, but 50% of people here who are supporting P2B today were supporting Biafra before P2B emerged. So it is a distraction on the Biafra struggle. It is not like they believe in Nigeria as well. They only say that, okay, now, no Lugo and Kendi, now P2B Aputago, let us. Most of the crowd you think P2B is gathering today, most of them don't have PVC. Most of them come to support P2B because of our activities on Biafra restoration. So it was what motivated them. In order to stop this Biafra, let us put our support on P2B. Does not mean that they are going to vote him. Some of them don't have PVC. And that is what we are trying to let this 50% of people here supporting P2B to understand, that all these things are scam. They are never respecting Igbo in Nigeria. And any opportunity for Nigeria to cheat Igbo, they have cheated them. They will continue to cheat them tomorrow. They will cheat them next tomorrow. And this P2B also is going to be cheated. We don't want to take that mistake again. Let us do something differently this time. Because every person here have supported me. At least not every one of you, but majority of you supported me before P2B emerged. So why do you think that because you have supported our activities, and for that reason, we give Biafra agitation a momentum that compel many Nigerians to come and start running around P2B without PVC? Do you think me? How do you think I will come and, after knowing these things that most of you don't know, I will come and say, okay, let P2B go when I know it's not going anywhere? And even if he goes somewhere, how is it going to change the system? How is it going to change the structure of Nigeria? Where Fulani have to hijack everything? This is what people should be talking about. Tell me how P2B is going to change Nigeria. The system itself. Is he going to create 50 states in the south? And if he's going to create 50 states,
excuse me,
because one nature go to come first, because.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
I can do it.
Okay, go
ahead. Go ahead.
Because na Zoom and make a long I'm Kennedy.
From where?
I'm Kennedy, I'm Tampere. I'm chairman in the Tampere, in the Igbo na Tampere.
Go ahead.
So one name Mazi Simon Ekpa. Actually, made you get two questions because in most of one question after these any orders, after these orders now they're from you as sister at home orders. This thing has been going on. I commend you. It's not even you that started it. Then we Mazi Nandikalo started it, and it's been going on. But my concern, why is it that whenever this sit at home orders, people that need some conveniences to live, people who couldn't, whom that that they were almost at the point of they have to get what they need, maybe to live that particular day, and at the end of the day. That's at the end of the day, when they go out to get that, they never came back. One of my questions is, who is perpetrating these killings? These killings, is it our people killing our people, or do you have evidences that these killings were done by the Hausas or Fulanis? That is one question I want to cover, because it angers me. I'm not happy about it. If we can find another way to address the issue, if that no, our people shouldn't be killing our people. I give them when they're gonna support to see, because they're gonna life till then if we keep killing each other like this, is there no other way to say to enlighten, that's to enlighten these people more than killing them, even when they violate You want to go the sit-at-home order, the so-called sit-at-home order that came from you, especially, and they violated it. And then, why must they be killed? Do they have to be killed? That is one question. Then another one.
I don't know how many questions you want to ask me now that I have to answer you immediately. Can I address the one?
No, it's just two. It's just two.
So can I?
Another one. Yes, this one. Before one. The second one with this thing. Come ways here ever since Mazin Nandekalo is kind of okay. He's in the custody of DSS. We don't hear so much from him. We don't hear. There seems to be that's ndị Borashia na otu na agbazikwa ọzọ amụna agba ọzọ na in the IPOB family. We don't know what is going on. That sometimes any information or if you hear information or order from you, there seems to be another set of IPOB who comes to counter the order. You know, proving or kind of saying that this one is what we should abide to, and not this one. Why is IPOB under shambles? Why is IPOB under that's disorganized? Is that not telling you something that at the end of the day, even when we get this Biafra, South Sudan will be better than us? By the time they became South Sudan saying, okay, stop fighting, let me peace. Maybe some of us, including you and I, must have been dead. Because it might take many years, 20 years. I don't know how old you are now. Maybe you're young, but it might take 20 years or 25 years that most of our people will be maimed. This thing is not going to cost. Why is it like this? Why can't we try to unite? Why can't IPOB unite? Why can't IPOB unite so that we get others and we know that it's coming from IPOB? We know which one to follow. That's it.
Yeah, thank you very much. You said that you talked about the people that are killing Biafrans during the sit-at-home, those who are hungry and they want to go and find what they eat. We've made it very clear and I've explained it here. Nigeria government agents, both the state actors and their non-state actors are responsible for killing our people in order to sabotage the sit-at-home. And because they are doing that, we can't stop the sit-at-home of Biafra people in the quest for our freedom. We can't stop it because they are killing our people, because with or without sit-at-home, they are killing our people anyway. Now, the last sit-at-home that you see the witness killing of Biafrans, you see that Nigeria police was part of the killing, and it is in the news. So if that is why you must, before you delve into these issues, you must make sure that you get yourself acquainted and you be conversant with what is going on. It is in the news that Nigeria police and the security agents were part of those who were enforcing the sit-at-home. This is not the first time. One of the DSS agents that was killed by the Nigerian army enforcing this sit-at-home while Mazin Namdekano was still here with us was a DSS officer. He was shot dead. He was enforcing this sit-at-home. So this is not just, so if you pretend that you don't know this is what I'm saying now, it means that you are not be following up or you are not being truthful to yourself. The issue of if we get Biafra, we're going to kill each other. You are living in Finland here. Do you know the history of Finland? Do you know that after Finland fought Russia and liberated themselves, they fought civil eternal war? Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you have to tell me that you know now, so that if you don't know, I will tell you that they fought internal war, civil war in this country.
I don't know about that.
You see, that is the point. So it is always good for us to know the history of the country we are living in, so that when you stand your ground and talk what you know. This Finland all of us are enjoying today. They did not only fight Russia. After fighting Russia, they got independent. They had to now come internally and they fought each other. Internal war between red, white, or whatever they call them. They fought brutal internal war. At the end of the day, they come together and say, hey, this is not going to continue. Let us move forward. What you see happening to Igbo today is being manipulated by the Nigeria system. And immediately we leave Nigeria. we are going to have a system that will correct those things. It may not be automatic, but believe me, it is going to be corrected. And the issue of a counter order and countering order is that after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, we found out that people conspired. There are people that are inside. There are people that are close to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that see that he was kidnapped and facilitated that kidnapping. Because without an internal person, without an insider, nobody will know where he was, and nobody will know how to kidnap him. So at the end of the day, those people that facilitated his kidnapping, for whatever reason we do not know, but at least we have identified one of them, which is the lawyer called Barrister Ejiofor. Ejiofor confessed in an interview granted to him by Dr. Damage. He confessed that in the insecurity, there are insecurity in the Southeast. And people just like you people are gathering now, contacting me. There are people in the world, Biafrans in the world, we are calling him Ejiofor, Ejiofor, Ejiofor. If there is insecurity, for people to start calling Ejiofor, it means they have already sentenced IPOB to be responsible of this security in the Southeast. Otherwise, on what ground would they be contacting Ejiofor? Is Ejiofor a security expert? Is Ejiofor a security personnel? Is Ejiofor, does Ejiofor have any security training for people to be contacting him about this security in the Southeast? So after Ejiofor admitted having been contacted by many Biafrans all over the world, he went into action. He started having meetings with the governors how to stop the insecurity. He started having highly sensitive security meeting with the Southeast governors. He started attending meeting with the security agents, with the military, with the police, with the DSS, and he confessed it on live television, on interview with Dr. Damages, which I have actually analyzed. So after all this, during the time Ejiofor was traveling to the east, having these security meetings, they started killing ESN commanders, which means Ejiofor have actually, according to him, identified that the cause of the insecurity is the ESN, because the military started killing young men just because of the setup of the Eastern Security Network. They have never gone after the Fulani kidnappers and the killers that are killing our people in Biafra land. Rather, they go after the Eastern Security Network. They hunt for them everywhere in the forest. So because of that, the insecurity created. And then you see the unknown gunmen begin to bomb police station and all that. This have been there for years now, since 2020 after the NSAS. So this particular unknown gunmen, nobody know what motivated them. But we know that I think after the NSAS that this unknown gunmen started, if I remember very correctly. NSAS was on the 2020 October or something. So it was after that unknown gunmen started. So now, the issue of giving order and counter order is that we that are involved in this Biafra agitation have information that many people don't have. And it is not every information we release to the public. So having noticed that the people who facilitated the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did it in order to end Biafra, in order to continue to subjugate Ndi Igbo, you people are talking about now, to slavery in Nigeria, we went into action to make sure that this Biafra agitation and the plight of Ndi Igbo did not die. It is because of that that made people to begin to support P2B. If we did not rise up to defend the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra agitation, nobody will be talking about it now, and nobody will support P2B because Nigeria government will believe they have defeated Biafra. So you will not even summon courage to support P2B because you don't have the
so now. But even you, even as
addressing you, please.
You could just watch it.
Because
even as we are,
can I address you first?
Go ahead.
Now, if we did not do what we did by making sure we pick it up from there, by now you will not even summon the courage, because this particular multitude of people that are following P2B without PVC will not do it. These Benin people and all these comedians in Facebook that are supporting P2B because of Biafra will not do it, but because they see that the idea of kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not work again. So they have to do something. And some of them are being sponsored. Now, why we are giving this order is to make sure that the legacy and the restoration of Biafra become our only goal. As you are planning to vote, we are planning to exit. And because, so for that reason, when we give order according to what we have been doing in the past, they counter it. Now, the question is asking yourself now is that, why are they countering order they did not give? Did we say that the one who give the order? It's because the Nigerian politicians who have corrupted them, hijacked them, will be the one because they feel they have the power to counter the order, but they don't know that Biafra have left them because they continue to deceive them. You know that before Anambra election, listen, before Anambra election, money were paid before they canceled that election, before they canceled that seat at home, that they threatened 1 week seat at home, the IPOB leadership. And money was paid, which we have evidence. And I have made a program on that. They confessed of receiving 40 million naira to cancel, to write a letter, say they have canceled the seat at home. So now we pick it up from there. And then each time we order something, they counter it. So the question is, the people that are countering it, why do they counter it? The people that are telling people to come outside, that are going to be protected, why are they countering it? Why did they not?
Yes.
That is the question.
That's the listening. Because just 1 minute. Just take 1 minute of it. Nnamdi Kanu used to do this thing when he was free. Nah, broadcast of what is now make people acquainted. Let me tell you honestly, from my own side, what motivated this call or this dialogue that they want to dialogue with you. I would like you, or maybe it's not an order because refuse email or game, but I told him now that and every other person, including everybody that is in this forum, including those that are not in this forum, in this news today, that even you as a person, because now or IPOP or I'm on a boss, that now you has been also been bribed or been by Nigerian government into intentionally disorganize Biafran land, to intentionally put chaos in the Biafran land so that even Obi wouldn't make a headway. Will you deny that before all the members, all these people, will you swear with whatever that is very, very important to you that you have never you will never be involved in such a thing?
Before you finish, if I have ever discussed with anybody about destroying Alibo or disenfranchising P2B for somebody else to win, let me know 1st January 2023.
That's one.
But another thing, if I have ever collected money from anybody, not just from anybody in the name of destroying Alibo so that somebody will become a president, let me not also see the 1st of January 2023. If I have ever discussed with Tinubu, discussed with anybody close to Tinubu, or even contacted anybody that have anything to do with Tinubu and discussed about how to disenfranchise P2B in the name of, let me not see the 1st of 2023. If I have
thank you very much.
Thank
you very much. I want to leave this Zoom because I have somebody that.
Kennedy, wait, don't leave, Kennedy. Kennedy, too small, because
everybody will. If I have ever spoken with Umahi, like in my life, if I have ever spoken with Umahi in my life, let me not see 1st of January 2023. Because some of you don't know who are, you people just because we are in Finland. I know my principles. I know what I do. If I have ever spoken with Umahi or that Umahi contacted me, or Umahi gave me 1 naira for anything, let me not see 1st of January 2023. But if all these things they are accusing me, and some people are those people who carry this news, and some people, some of you that are believing it here, I will not say that judge I'm not going to say that people are going to die, but deal with everyone here who are crucifying me because of Go ahead. Don't go ahead.
Because don't put your count for where you were, Simon.
Because try mute one because noise is too much. Because mute because go ahead. Thank you. Yeah, because before actually Kennedy some direction chairman in the temple.
It's not gay. I'm a human IPOB did this scattered. They told my human IPOB did this scattered. Try calling up William okay. The joy again, what happened to IPOB, the whole world. Then I won't now get answer. You can get back to me privately. Then I'll download you. Count one. Chairman, and we two things mega here. Mazi Kisle ABC trying direction. But if I got to the notification engine about this meeting actually hold it tomorrow. You can hold the anger, the venom, the AG did that letter. Okay, AG did that notification or that circular for that meeting. And when Simajo Kingsley, chairman in Igbo, Mazi Simon could hear that now you couldn't even consult him or get in contact with him. Being about this particular thing before pushing out this circular to the media. And I picked a point there. Why didn't you reach him? Look at time with this dialogue now. I want to reach earlier. And with such dialogue, maybe the whole world, Finland. But all the very wrong. I want to reach here, you push this notification out there to the public. So, which is very, very wrong. It's totally unacceptable and condemned. Then, election or no election in Nigeria. After 2019 election, everybody P2B and Atiku won that 2019 election. But due to the Atiku stage manager in Nigeria, then full Ndibo came out massively. We voted Atiku and P2B, hoping that the Messiah had there go. But as we all can see what transpired, at the end of the day, Funane played the card, we record the vote, Nekwe to Buhari, win election, and that is where we are today. And the same mistake again, the kind of repeat it again, now this present day, after our many times of bad experience, are we going to continue this way? Before now, the kind of bad Okuru that nothing like 2023 election. But I'm surprised, because of big potters, the guys here London, London, and their advice for distraction. Nobody asked why did he left PDP? Meeting in London with our slave masters, who did not back to Labour Party. As I'm talking to you today, Maka election, good and fine, but King's laws in the now target and they will gain a Libo. The case when a Libo, when I refer to Simon Ekpa. This is the two different things in here now. And up at the same direction, Kennedy Nagakwana that when the chaos, it will be because Simon Ekpa and brother, he did not do and which all Magama believe what you believe. So my brother, I'm coming.
Because everybody, it does not matter whether this person is the person you invited. Everybody is here and everybody has spoken. So if he's talking truth, you are listening to him. If you think he's not talking truth, you dispute him after he finished talking. So whether he was invited here or he was not invited here, so long as he has access to this link, means that somebody sent it to him. And he said, I am the one who sent it to him. So you have to talk because everybody has given the privilege to talk. So if he is lying, you debunk him after he finished his lie. So let us learn to take the truth and debunk the lie. Thank you. Go ahead, Don.
Okuchago ka m kwuo nke m Simon.
Don Okuchago.
Okuchago no.
Go ahead.
Okay, ndị be anyị ekele m unu. Ọ Obi West na-ekwu. let me just be straight with my.
I haven't even landed. I'm
Well, go ahead and talk.
Go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead, Don.
Okay. As I was saying, Friday, yesterday evening, the House of Assembly member, the president on Imo State, joined the Labour Party, was assassinated in his house. Or was Simon Ekpa, or IPOB, or ESN, that man, as of yesterday evening, Imo State. So killings have been going, and this is what we are trying to stop. And this killing has been here before now, since 2020, 2019. That this is a rampart. Nobody is speaking. Chairman in Igbo, on one occasion, once again, I want to Finland, I gave a press release about condemning the killing in Nigeria. Let's end our voice from Finland, as Igbo and Finland, other countries are doing. If you remember, this is yes, and I gave mayor. We never did that. You know, so but other mind maybe get a mother personal problem. Give that would refer me to something, something else, or didn't wise at all. I'm okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Afam Obi West, Secretary of Finland. Question, a very straightforward question. Come to radio. And number one question, I'm addressing it to Master Simon Ekpa. Our news now fly around on social media and off social media that Bola Ahmed Tinubu Nyerego. That is why you are on your platform when antagonizing and making sure that Peter will be whenever Gaga. That is invariably you are working for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Then number two question, I will Biafra, but I'm not an IPOB member. And from all indication, from what I have seen or heard or read on social media, on newspaper rather, Bona, the other IPOB, they are mute about 2023 presidential elections. Amaro Makapito being an Igbo man, vying for that presidential election, or because of what I can't really say here. Him now joking now, Simon Ekpa, can you also mute like a pause until after the presidential election because of people being as a presidential candidate, of which we've seen that there is possibility of an Igbo man becoming the president? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I will ask you also, can you just mute and stop talking about P2B, because we are fighting for our freedom and we cannot trade our freedom for P2B. So can you just allow us to rest and do our thing our own way while you do your own P2B your own way? Can you do that? Because the issue of Bola Tinubu I have addressed. I have swear an oath to him. The issue of the IPOB that we have expelled, they are criminals, because what they do is what they're doing business with the Biafra for many years. And we have said they sold the struggle. So that is why they are mute. So can you just keep quiet, remain silent on the ground and do your P2B thing and allow us to do our thing without interference? Can you do that?
But what you are doing, Simon Ekpa, is also affecting what majority of Igbo are expecting from this.
You cannot say majority. Do you have data? Do you have data? Don't say majority. We are the majority. That's why we are movement. You are not majority. If you are majority, you will not have time for me. You will not be here trying to talk to me. It's because we are the majority. So you should be the one that should leave us alone and let us fight for Biafra. And when we get this freedom, you are going to be part of it. We're not going to ostracize you or tell you to.
So what you are saying, Simon Ekpa, is that you cannot be mute. You will continue.
I can never be mute. Never. Why should I be for somebody's selfish interest? P2B is fighting for himself. Why should I be mute? Did I start Biafra because of P2B? I have been there before P2B coming. In fact, in 2019, I was one of the major campaigners of P2B and Atiku when I was one Nigerianist. None of you here did the job I did, including my own money, to support P2B vice presidential bid. But now I'm a Biafran. I see that Nigeria is not working. So it is not about personal interest or somebody becoming a president. Nigeria is not going to work. Our fight is not a fight of personal interest. It's a fight of collective interest of the Biafra people, including Igbo. So if anybody should remain silent here, it is all of you who knows that P2B cannot do anything, who know that P2B cannot change Nigeria, who know that P2B, people that are more brave than P2B have been dead. They did not change anything. So why is he going to change something? He's kneeling down to Atiku every day, telling you that Fulani is going to benefit from his government more than any other person. Did you not hear him saying that? Why would he go to debate and tell Baba Ahmed that Fulani will be the most people to benefit from his government? And you are here telling him about P2B.
Yeah, because Simon. Because Simon.
Obi we say to go for city.
Simon. Oh, Chendi. Yeah. Okay. Like some news in that. Maybe in a discourse born before, but now this issue of sit at home. Okay, like normally I'm on Mondays, but sit at home. So now I extend to Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday. And second one at that news, no okay. Yeah, because okay. Yeah, because because of the news, because from my own thinking, I think that Monday is already enough.
So all fake news, don't listen to anybody like that. I will announce it. I have not come across it.
Because you can need immediate address so that people that aware of that thing.
Anywhere now.
Okay, but other people are forgetting, majority are forgetting anyway.
Okay.
So
okay, no problem.
Yeah. Then another thing, this issue of this killing of a thing. Anyway, because I need to maybe see. Anyway, to find out this killing. Because now umunani can ebusi ebusi anyị onwezi nduka afozin. Anyway to find out momo kidnap and
in agenda kahano na the killing. We have to stop it can mean that is the same all here. So that I know how far we have gone and what we are doing. Okay. For example,
many ways to stop it. Yeah.
Yes. For example,
and all this kidnapping something.
Yes. For example, I have we have asked the governors and in those people that feel that they have the interest of Igbo at heart, we have asked them that this particular kidnapping and crimes, in Igbo, they should give us 3 weeks. Pull the military out of the street to the barracks. And if we did not solve this particular problem, then they know that we're not serious. Why am I saying this? Why I'm saying this is because why did I ask them to pull the military out of the street? Is because it is the military that are committing these crimes. It is the military that are covering the Fulanis up. The kidnapping is happening 2 kilometers out of the military checkpoint. 1 kilometer. This prelate that was kidnapped in Anambra or Abia or where was kidnapped just 1.5 kilometers from the military checkpoint. Did you not watch him? So you see, we know we are in security. We know what is going on. We have information that nobody has. I was the one who have made exposition of who kidnapped the commissioner of public utility in Anambra State. Why are nobody talking about it? It was the man of Ejiofor, this barrister Ejiofor now called Madubugo. After they kidnapped him, they gave him oath. And from there, they begin to collect money from him. These are the reasons we are not working with the DOS. And that Madubugo is the hitman of the DOS. And they will come to social media and say that the other people are kidnapping people. These are the people making kidnapping. They have not come to address and debunk what I said. So why is nobody from Anambra talking about what I said? My accusation and allegation, which there are evidences, because people confessed. So I said, let this particular public commissioner for public utility, let them take him to, I have told him to take him to a bigger Aroshi. Let him tell who kidnapped him. Because in Biafra struggle, once you go into kidnapping, that is the end. You can't. You can't. Everything that work with you will leave you. You can't. It is on Sana. That is why we are fighting them with everything in us. So let the commissioner for public utility, I have been making program publicly, instead of them to address that, they are going to talk about sit at home. Why are they not addressing?
Manamazi Ekpa, only nke muama kidnap was never kidnapped near checking point. Some kidnap in front of their hotel, some kidnap inside their house. And in the kidnap of Igbo Ghana, Igbo Keji settled the matter. They go and took money from the person. They got with release. So all this one, okay,
no, let me tell you. Yes, of course. That and do I say that am I exonerating Igbo from kidnapping? People are using ESN to kidnap. We are not exonerating them. If kidnapping has been in Igbo before the ESN, before even I joined Biafra struggle. Many kidnappers.
Yeah, but this is the reason, this is the reason why immediately you announce sit at home. Some people will now, if there is sit at home, when they announce it at home, you will also announce that the ESN or DOS, let them also sit at home. Let them not come out and carry gun and start shooting in the market, shooting people walking in the street or whatever. Let everybody sit at home.
When you say this, it's as if that I am the one commanding DOS. I'm not commanding DOS, and I'm not commanding anybody. I'm making an
Which one you are commanding?
No, listen now. I'm not commanding anybody. I am here as a spokesperson for Biafra. ESN is a different command. We give them support. Now, no ESN will come to the street.
But when you are saying something here now, you say something like ESN here. Because if you say sit at home, well, you said here now that if the governors can pull the army out of the street, you people can now control the security. What I'm saying is that why can't you? Last time you give order of 5 days sit at home, and there are people who obeys the order to sit at home, but there are security men also, like our Igbo people. There are security men that go inside our Igbo also, ESN or whatever, DOS, they are speaking Igbo, Korokoro. They killing people.
That is the point. And let me tell you, it was because of that, it well orchestrated by the people that are doing everything to stop this Biafra movement, which they believe that after they sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they have ended. So what do? They started pushing that. So anybody that comes, they go to attack them. And then they push it to the media. And then they push the petition. And then they started writing. That is why they are doing it. Because they want to silence our strength and our resolve to continue our civil disobedience. But they couldn't stop it. So the question you should be asking is that those who say, come out, we are going to protect you, where are those who want to protect them? Because it was the same people they tell you that they're going to come out to protect people are the same people, because of the hatred that so many people have displayed, even here, is the reason why those people will come out. Instead of protecting the people, they go into killing them to blackmail those who give the order. So the question is, did you hear anywhere in Biafra land that the security agencies confronted those who come to enforce the sit at home? Did you hear anything like that? I'm asking you up now.
If I had that the security agencies confront the people that sit at home.
No, did you hear that the people that come to enforce the sit at home, that the security agency or agent confronted them?
No, I did not.
Why did you not
only hear about the killing?
Well, that is the point. So when
they are also scared. They are also scared.
Oh,
the
security
securities because they're also scared because they don't know who is who.
You see, this is the bias here, the hypocrite here. Somebody gave you assurance to come out that nothing will happen, that they're going to protect you. And they finally sent the people to come out, and they came out, including those they say they are going to protect you. They came out, and instead they did not see anybody to confront. They started killing the people to sabotage what we are doing. And they are here telling me they are afraid. So who are those then? If they are afraid to protect your life, don't you know that you are in danger? That is why we have to do something. If it has come to the extent that nobody can protect you in Igbo, you are here talking. Don't you know that you are in a very big mess? So the security of Igbo is important to us too. That is why we are doing what we are doing. So if they really like you, let us discuss how to stop the kidnapping, both the one being done by the Fulani, both the one that I'm just the one now telling you about Madubugu and his team. Are they Fulani? No. I'm telling you, the people that kidnapped the commissioner for public utility in Anambra State, in that particular kidnapping, 3 policemen were killed. Are they the Fulanis? So you see, you people don't know what we are doing for you. That is the reason why some people, I don't want to talk to them, because I cannot put my hand in anything that will help the blood of Ndibo. And what you people do? Some of you come and you start flying blackmail everywhere. The one that wrote that I was arrested yesterday, is he not apologizing today? They call Finland. Oh, Simon Ekpa is killing people. It is because they want to make sure the thing they did germinated to be something. But God, because God knows who did it. That is why they are pushing this thing. It becomes something else. When 50 people was murdered in Hamufu, this one should have generated something. But because
when this thing happened, you didn't respond well. You didn't react well.
What do you mean react? Go to my Twitter. Some of you are not following me. Just come here.
The reaction we got from you was that you came and was dancing. I was dancing, rejoicing out of the agony, out of the why would you do that now?
Please, I have responded to you, including swearing an oath here. Don't talk when I'm talking. I don't like it. I am addressing you. I have answered your question. And I told you, you are not following me. When the attack happened in Imo State, in the hometown of Aloy Ejimako, I was the first person to condemn it. It is on Twitter. So what are you saying? Aloy Ejimako contacted me. And for your own information, I have been supporting Aloy Ejimako recently because of what he has done in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they started attacking him. So immediately we ordered this sit at home. The first place of attack was in Aloy Ejimako community. So what does that tell you? And I condemn it. So if people should not come here with that information, you start talking about Simon Ekpa, you not act well, you not do this. You are not following me. Because you think that you are comfortable in Finland. Who is Simon Ekpa? Don't follow Simon Ekpa. All of you have been forced to come here and talk to that Simon Ekpa. Yet you don't follow me to see what I'm doing. I condemn every attack on any Biafran.
Simon, when you are saying that we don't follow you to see what you are doing, it's a wrong statement. But, we have been following you. We have been following you. No, but listen, we have been following you and we have been supporting you. But it is when the blood is too much, we have to speak.
Until P2B came out, then he
follow you on Twitter.
Does it mean that, Simon, does it mean that if you came out tomorrow to anything, can somebody follow you? We see that the blood is flowing.
If you are following in every organization in Finland here, why are you people not contributing on ESN? Why are you not contributing on ESN?
Who is asking this question? Who is that person? Onya? Paul Onya? If somebody contribute to ESN, the person need to come and tell you, will I give you money to go and give you? What are you talking? Contribute to ESN. Will I give you money? Where are you saying?
Please, this is, I have a meeting coming up. So it's either we have this meeting in a very sensible manner. We have been talking here for many, almost hour plus. And I have addressed every question here to the best of my knowledge. So, Okechukwu Ndobako, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Maazị Ekpa, ndowo. Ọ bụrụ ma ị ga-echeta otu ihe si aga mụ na gị si nwee relationship here. Mgbe oge ibido this agitation thing, ịma ka m si wee congratulate ya gị. I was first person who was going to afford the spokesperson of IPOB. And open the water that now IPOB one family, just like they say IPOB one family.
Oh, this thing, yeah.
And I know him.
Go ahead.
Because you for the tia na mute because.
So him na chikwu na IPOB anyị nwere kita because ana manuzi IPOB autopilot. Na anụkwanụ IPOB. And in combat, you obey the highest order. Ahubemanga, like what you tag yourself to be. Nnamdi Kalu's disciple. Honorable Amagi with that. And we commend you on that. Abesia Nnamdi Kalu kuzioku geju. Imana ya hapula aye ni wozi enyo.
Nnamdi Kalu ikwu okwu biko. Ebe ki from Nnamdi Kalu ikwu okwu.
Gewanu mention. Kanku chanu amina mi interrupt.
So,
oge a na-eme this 5 days sit at home. I nwere video pụtara ya sị mba wụ Nnamdi Kalu asị na ya chọrọ udo ịdị n'ala Igbo. That he wants peace.
Yes.
That we cannot achieve Biafra by killing ourselves.
And who is killing ourselves?
And also I know now, like when I came back from Nigeria this year, first, second meeting ndị Igbo hold here in Finland. Akpọrọ m ha sị ha biko na ụmụnna ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo na ọ na-agbagwoju spamaya ka anyị họpụta na mmadụ ole ma ole kpọọ gị ka anyị na gị taa ntị. Ịmago ihe nọ n'ahịa ụwa ahụ onwe ndị Oshobe group chobe wukila. Mana that meeting, I did 2 people or 3 people objected it. Mba, let it continue. But can I put this conversation here now? Why not obey since then? Here I wrote a prophecy. I made it in March 2022. I know now. Coming up again, now, Simon Ekpa, with your position, just like Nnamdi Kalu. Over na gị were microphone ma ọ pụta na Twitter ma ọ wụ na Facebook ma ọ wụ na Instagram kwụsị, please stop the killing. Ana m agwa gị eziokwu that killing will stop. Just like it was said in the Bible. The centurion sịrị onye nwe m kwuo so naanị okwu ọnụ gị mkpụrụ obi m ga-anọ. Nwa m ga-agbake. They put total because escalate now with this 5 days sit at home. Not only that, in a 5 days sit at home, and with a bloodshed so much that a pregnant woman was killed, either by the Fulani or by Indibo. I am at the Manandebu Mother now button to Toma na Suasibo. Over na as only see gave potassium bow and a man under authority. Ndị mmadụ ga-akwụsị agachi ebe ọ na onye isi anyị kwuola taa why are we now why anyị ga-egbu ndị mmadụ gwa ha sị ha akwụsị mmadụ a na-egbu anyị nwe onye ọbụla kwuru n'ọgwụ nwa tinyere ha but you are a man under authority. You were a leader. IPOB autopilot mgbe iji bido IPOB autopilot his statement he making that Nigeria is now on autopilot and that acronym failing by in line. I use it as IPOB autopilot. IPOB autopilot. I'm not because even IPOB, I think very military wing was ESN. When ESN came, when people have been embraced, we even discussed it in various forums. I know how to contribute money, how to uplift them. To buy one AK-47, I want a child's play. It will cost at least 400,000 to 500,000 naira. Just like a pump action costs about 200,000 to 400,000. So so IPOB as an elder and a stakeholder and somebody that is concerned have been following you, just like you said, people have not been following you, we have not been following you. Just like that, you have not been following us too. But as a man,
I judge you by what come out of your mouth. For example, now you say if I come out to pronounce that the killing must stop, which I even use as a jingle every day on my broadcast. So you say that if I come to pronounce that the killing, how can I command the Nigerian government to stop killing, which I have been commanding every day? or whoever in whatever nomenclature, both the non-state actor, both with the state actor, I make it as a jingle. Even this
not talking about Nigerian government.
No. I'm just telling you, it is not only Nigerian government. Any killing at all, I use it as a jingle to start my program every day. So this is why I say, if you are following, you will understand that I preach also that those killing our people should stop killing our people every blessed day.
Good.
So what are we saying?
Once again,
because we cannot be killing the people we are struggling to protect. Does it make sense?
It doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying now.
So that's why you should be asking yourself a question. Instead of coming to Simon Ekpa, you know that the problem is somewhere. That the people that are making this killing are only trying to sabotage and suppress the Biafra struggle, so that we are not going to be doing decisions that are difficult.
The situation now, let me give you this directly. The situation in Nigeria now is, just mentioned you are from Finland, and with the two parties now, two questions that will come to you. Simon Ekpa, if you say yes, one party will either attack you. If you say no, the other party will also attack you.
Then you stay.
All the message, all the message I brought home when I came back. But a few of those people misunderstood me. So what is the way forward? And from this forum I know now, just like this forum I know, stop shutting anybody down. I know now to brainstorm as equals on this forum. And they believe from Igbo for a meeting now. I will not Igbo for a meeting now. Fine and good, but I don't think it's a proper thing to do, because you are the
this is the problem.
So what we are saying now, how do we move forward? How do we stop this killing in Igbo land? It's too much. The bloodshed is too much. That's all.
Wow. You have to engage. You have to engage the people that are doing the killing.
Simon, because you were when I only to chip in now. Only young Chief Okendba here. Because I just listened to that and then I pick up one thing. Simon, because you have the power, like one of your broadcasts, just only about killing. Just you could image here.
I don't know whether you are listening with what English naso broken naso. I have just here now explaining to you. Singing every day. And then we can tape and I play every day before I begin program. So I say it every day. So now, listen, let me tell you now.
Someone tell
that I shouldn't be shouting down on people here. You people are just here telling me to calm down on the agitation of Biafra. Is that not a shouting down?
No. Who calm down on agitation of Biafra?
No. Someone, you made a mistake.
Some of the comment here is that P2B is there. So can I bring the thing down? Why should I bring it down? Did I come out because of P2B? Did I start agitating for Biafra people because of P2B? I started before P2B. So why should I now come and calm down our freedom because of P2B that just joined yesterday? The P2B that we know, the Nigeria that we know. So because of P2B, we should sell our people, sell our future, sell the opportunity we have now to get our freedom, or get a better arrangement of whatever the people will decide. So why are you people thinking like that?
Simon. You need the if you are got about you to just
Anamachi exist biko na Anamachi exist can banyezi another meeting.
I have another meeting coming up now.
Biko exist here another say na na-achọ ma achọ.
Simon, can't what God
different person, different opinion. So you need opinion so other kind of shut down. We are not shutting you down. And the Moko in last one now, Naina, Eme, other man of Bunkia. No, you're not a quote because of each the main place when you're on a gabo only about this killing. Yana quote and this
my brother Ochendo, don't say something. It is not about the killings. It is all these people here don't care about Igbo more than me, because I am in the front. So don't come here to tell me it is because of the killing. Why you are here today is because of P2B. Call it a name, just like every other person have someone.
No, it's not true. It's not the truth.
You are doing mistake now.
Why I say it is not because of killing, is because it is us that have been condemning the killings of Igbo. It is us that have been fighting those killing Igbo, both the one that they did with themselves and both the one that they did that other people did. It is us at the receiving end that are fighting against those killing our people. So it is only because of this sit at home, which you people know that we have the ulterior motive and the agenda of making sure that this particular sit at home becomes successful was against next year general election. That is why all of you are here. Because the killing of Igbo did not start today. And we are the ones that have been fighting those killing. So don't come here to tell me it is because of the killing. We are fighting those killing our people. And we will not stop.
Because Simon,
and then because I want to enter the because when you were because just 2 seconds 2 seconds because ana m ọrụ ihe na-achọ ịghọta na because anyị ncha niile na ebe na-ekwu onye ọba na-ekwu okwu gbasara nye killing ma ọ bụ election ajụjụ na ma ndị sị na ha na-asọpọtụ Simon Ekpa na ha na-eso Simon Ekpa ofu ajụjụ chọrọ ịjụ today bụ n'ime organization niile nọ na Finland ọnkwa kunsu ahụ organize ese asọpọtụ ESN na be anyị onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo Simon Ekpa bụrụ sọsọ onye Igbo nọ n'ebe a onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo mana ha na ndị a na-akụ na mgbe nkiri na mene n'Enugu achọrọ m ịjụkwa nwa na ajụjụ ọ na Enugu abụrụ Igbo land nke a agụgo ndewonu Simon ime ka Sam dị ajụjụ ọ bụ na gaza ọ bụkwa na onwe ya asame ndewonu
well on the politics gasa ya
biko Simon biko enwere m ajụ m na-ajụ Innocent from Tampere
ndewo
biko ndị Igbo onye ọbụla wetugodo obi
agụcha ụwa na agụọ 2 na eche m na nwere ejula ajụ ebe a Emeka Okolo na-ekwu
Igbo Union chairman ga-aza na ajụjụ onye ma kpọrọ this meeting
ekwesịrị ịsa ajụ a asanna
ọ bụ na onwere ozi ọ ga-ekwu gịnị ka ga-ahapụ aga nọrọ otu ahụ
ajụjụ Paul jụrụ ajụrụ m vote for the house ọ bụkwa na onwe ya asame ọ bụ na Simon ga-asakwa m ya asame
ebe asara ajụ ndị ọzọ ekwesịrị ịsa nke ahụ asa ka anyị malụ
maka ESN na-protect ESN na-emekwa ndị village ji aga n'ugbo ha na-emekwa ndị Fulani na-egbu ha ka esi gbuo na Benue. So even though the military na fight against them now, which everybody know. So ajụjụ ahụ nkwa ike ọ bụrụ ihe a ga-aza o nwere ihe mere bụ na
ezigbo tambara ife anyị bịa because abịa na-ekwu okwu ogbu na-alụjela ofu onye aka mana onwe ndị nwere ike ịkwụsị ogbu ahụ ife kafa ya eju wee n'ọgụ ahụ wee kwụsị ndị na-abịa egbu anyị
biko na Simon biko maazị Simon achọrọ m ịjụ ga ajụ biko
a na-eche the chairman okwu na maazị Ojo meet yourself ka na ajụjụ ajụrụ gị
so ihe m na achọrọ m iji ohere a kelee gị because mụ achọrọ m ime exit also the dialogue anyị nwere now because ndị be anyị na-atụ akọruo ga-eruo so o nwere a number of things mmadụ ji n'aka with respect to some of the explanations and most of those explanations more juru m afọ for instance
Go ahead.
For instance, Emma, most of these very fake news are flying. Politicians, you're working with the politicians and so on and so forth. And that is the main reason why Anjiri borrow for dialogue. Or simply ịma ka o nwere any way ha ga-eji ga-enwu a rule of engagement such that ọ bụrụ na a na sit at home, it may consider the situation of our people. Because a man I want a hardship there. And the meeting with the outrage for this very particular sit at home. They brought that length of time. Because hunger can equally kill people.
No, one young run. One young run out of hunger.
Good answer, Simon.
So
many.
So the dialogue, Amaka, some of your disciples, because you won't call your own disciples, even here, your disciples, some of your disciples, but that, one particular disciple, Mazi Clement Anyebu. Clement Anyebu, this meeting up, simply can I so that I meeting now first. The state chairman Buzo meet. How may I get okay? Can't one meeting now. Meeting now. Can manaka when people when information regarding to what is happening. And then somewhere along the line, we agreed that I get a meeting, and that is why engineer Jim meeting before. We cannot call off the meeting. That is why we didn't meeting today. Because I call out the meeting. But what I'm trying to say now, one of your disciples, that is, when you had this position of authority, they will do worse than this.
True talk.
They will do worse than this. And the claimant.
Nnamdi Kanu, many Nnamdi Kanus are on the way. Oh.
So, again, carrier, we have my friend, come China now. I said that I want to exit. I'll make a lay on behalf of the Logro in for the meeting and on behalf of Ndibo. We have heard from you, honest truth from you, that now most of the rumors fly, you are part of this, you are part of that.
All the rumors, they are all lies.
That it is a lie. Yes. So, yes. Oh, that one. So the plea now, please, Maaz Ekpa, you are our own. I on in when it gave me reachable to us. Because a lot of people have been complaining that they cannot reach you, and it is a fact.
But the program,
but it is a fact.
So you call again important. Your own call is important.
Call us a chairman.
Yes, your own is important than any other person.
So please, Mario, on behalf of Igbo Union on behalf of Igbo Obroga I know what is very town hall meeting. Maybe once in a while. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I beg, sorry. Sorry. A jụrụ weda ma enwere ihe ndị Igbo mere gbasara ịsọpọtụ ESN.
Biko Simon, biko enwere m ike ikwu okwu.
ajụjụ a ga-asị asa asa na data ajụjụ nyere na na-akpa ebe ngwa isi ha asa ada ajụjụ.
Hold on. The chairman is yet he is interested in security. Is so can you hear the support this security I know now?
Because
Simon Ekpa, he can make a security.
Because Simon,
okay, before now,
yes.
Before now, hearsay, allegations and piles of allegations. Now we have heard from Mas Ekpa the way he operates. So all this animal as individual and as organization to see how we can support. Supporting ESN what I am now. Why? We are all Igbo. Protecting Igbo land primary.
Chief with 500 every month for ESN.
Thank you for the answer. Thank you for the answer. Adam certified.
I can't tell the question of man. I didn't expect that. So I didn't very hopeful now. Or put into action. Go ahead,
because Simon, because the way you know there, chairman no Sarabaruru. Mana you cannot order a 100 brage where because the rumor has it that on non-government now. No one done any hebe. No one done any hebe.
No one done any hebe. No Simon.
Okay, Novako. I never anything to do with a non-government. I am not
Thank
here.
you very much. God bless you.
I'm telling you about ESN.
Let us be talking one point now.
Nigeria agent and then the people that went to kill to attack somebody in River State, the one that went to kill somebody in Imo State, yes, all these people, I don't want any business with a non-government. These are politically talk and political talk.
Because they want to Chief Ekpa ndewo because a na-ekele ndị Igbo niile nọ ebe a today anyị na-eme ihe a ọwụ Jimanze na-ekwu chairman nzukọ ụmụnna ọ dị mma na anyị na-enwe this kind of dialogue na-discuss so because na ọ na-adị mma na akọrọ egeruo ana m ekwu ya na-ekwusi ike na ihe jikọtara anyị ka ihe na-etisa anyị because ihe ndị iro anyị ga-eme anyị ime anyị ka anyị divide ya when we divide they can ọ ga-adịrị ha easy na-enweta anyị one after the other ma anyị ekwere ya ma anyị ekweghị ya na ọwụ a na-agbakọta ha gbakọtara aka chọọ ka ha tisaa anyị and then ọwụ na ya anaghị enwe this kind of dialogue na-enwe understanding between ourselves na a discourse onye ọla na-akọrụta nsogbu ga na-adịrị anyị ndị iro anyị ga na-achị anyị ọchị and Chineke mere ebe na enwe ike na on today na-akpa nkata ị gaa na social media ndị ụfọdụ ya asị na Maazị Ekpa na Interpol ejije na ya ebe a ndị ụfọdụ ga-asị nka ndị ụfọdụ ga na ọwụ those things ha na-emegasị ihe ndị a iji na-etisa onye ọbụla ụmụ ndị ga-abịa na-asị na Maazị Ekpa na o mere nke a na o kwuru o mere nke a o mere nke ihe ndị a niile ewu ihe a ejide ime dị ejiji jee Maazị Nnamdi Kalu ka destroy kwa anyị then inweta onye a abịakwa onye akwuekwa nke onye ọbụla na-afụgharị ntụ ọ ga-adị mma na ọwụ na the right leadership like chairman Igbo Union like ịhụgo Maazị Ekpa chịburu before ya nwa hand over ọwụ na ha na-abụọ anaghị enwe discussion ọ naghị reach out to him otu o siri kwuo na all these kind of things gonna worry when issue there and discuss here on that level, because somewhere he misunderstanding I now fight unnecessarily. Again, information on as a click, because then I book it on because I like it. Kind of this type of discussions consistently and on a regular basis, and I share ideas. And I go here. I go through Chief Ekpa. What to say? Le. Young kokuna is the nka. I man eba ekwa. Man nka isi eme. I find it worthwhile to try. With the more and your busy, I'm even with busy schedule. Chief Ekpa. When what's this time today? And I spoke with the chairman and Igbo Union, and we can create this kind of privilege today. But that my like it in subsequent issues in future. That now chairman or Igbo Union can never put this kind of show leadership, because all them question even this thing now more try reach out, and even when we are reach out to make all those things question is circulate this message that people we can be Igbo or the mother can have their force self we may this sense. Then we can with this kind of even this beautiful time I share it together now without effort some other people. And when you can hand down when you go because in future I like kind of this kind of dialogue now share ideas because on day one.
Thank you. And I just come for one thing before I open now. Because unuga mad that now also over everything that was said on social media, unuga take serious because a lot of lies and propaganda are ongoing. Those who hate me for no reason, those who want to support P2B, those who are supporting Nigeria. So all those things are flying on social media. They even said that my real name is not Simon Ekpa. You know my name, please. If other ones you don't know, you know what is my name. They say that I've been arrested on social media. At least I am here with you. You know that I was not arrested. This is exactly the way they collected money from Tinubu. This is the way they carried the news that I was working against P2B or to support of one candidate. I've been able to address all these fallacies and lies and propaganda here with you. So when you go, it wasn't the yard, you know.
Continue.
Yes, continue.
Okay, Mazeba, I thank you for being around this time.
Clement.
Yes, Clement. A lot of things have been happening, especially in our Igbo Union of Finland, our forum. Ndo Fulani proscribable IPOB, it's not terrorist organization. When Clement very surprised. Nandi Igbo no na Finland here. Some of them regard the IPOB as a terrorist organization. As an organization, for another day, areas in the IPOB through ESN secure. An idea would that now without ESN, again we'll go IDP camps all over our area because they know deep down inside them that now the governors are not doing anything for us. They're not even protecting our lives. They don't even talk about it. So when you go into Igbo Forum and see those things, and you belong to such an organization and lay such allegation, I don't think that you will be human being anymore. You will be so mad with all of them that thing.
Correction, please. Because you have the purpose of sending those names to Nigeria.
Yeah, the hatred.
Why did you make that comment?
So Akenengu, Kiji will put the time to address some of these issues now. So that Tonya Abuna, Nekun ko Nekun, Kodu sure Nekun. Because in a time like this, there were a lot of people who get up, especially in the federal government of Nigeria. They have the money, they have the intelligence, they have everything to come into our area and do whatever they do with protection. I can use when to buy because some of the people who are ready to work for them for money. Yes. You know, my name is as you know, this association, this organization, now fight for the freedom of our people. Now fight for our people have a good life. The type of life we are experiencing where we live in Europe. You know, so Adam, I thank you so much for this. It has relieved me a little bit, depending on the activities that will henceforth be carried out by the same people. The same people, Nemeha, Neba. IPOB is not a terrorist organization. IPOB has never terrorized our people. IPOB has saved for our people. IPOB, but the only people, with the only organization, making sure that now, when IDP camps na buying, like Benue State and other places. So, ever, time, you put a time, then we talk about this. Oh, we had a trend now. I know my chairman the word you were now a pentioku. I know him very well. I heard him speak when he spoke. He has never gotten to you. He has never called you on the phone. As chairman of Igbo Union. Only now we that place. Or sit at home. Sit at home. The enemies will be create havoc in order we sit at home. Now but our political elites need now. Because anytime I have an election, everybody will now bring out his own talk. Everybody, all of these criminal, evil politicians will now bring out their own talks to be killing our people. They haven't killed our people every 4 years. Every 4 years, a lot of our people now, because of political violence, the same thing that's happening right now. It is happening now and it will increase as time goes on. And then as you know, ESN media, I forget here about this political
because you are the one that threatened people here. You have been threatening people here.
I didn't threaten you.
So they will be killed.
Okay.
Even Simon Ekpa, I'm surprised that Simon Ekpa has never threatened anybody. God bless you for that. But some people send back to Nigeria. You want their telephone numbers so that they will return from Nigeria to be threatened.
No, yes.
Let me finish.
That's okay.
Simon Ekpa has never threatened anybody.
Of course.
No,
yes. Because I have defended a lot of
Okay,
yes, listen to me. It's my audio. It's my
audio. Action and reaction.
It's my audio. Okay, I have defended a lot of allegations. I have tried to explain it, but you people keep on calling us terrorists. What do you want from me? What do you want me to do?
Never.
You yourself, all of you have
I put it on
now,
all right. All right. Thank you very much, my fellow Biafrans. You've just watched the 2 hours 30 minutes, almost 2 hours 30 minutes of a Zoom meeting that I had with the people that call themselves Igbo Union Finland. Okay, And this was on the 17th of December, 2022. And if you listen to that, where the so-called chairman was saying, oh, he's happy, satisfied with. But there's one thing I want to do, and that's one thing I want to do today. Tomorrow, or today, later on, because this is already the 6th day, we are going to release the audio. We're going to release the audio of the meeting. And that is the one they call Austin Udo or something. I'm gonna flash all of them. I'm gonna publish their name. We are all here in Finland. Let me see that those who say they are working as a driver at the German embassy and that they know law. You know, the one they call Austin Udo, you know, who is Obariana Nwoko. He was shouting, I work with the embassy. I am a driver. I have researched the law. They are going to do Simon Ekpa this. They will hire a lawyer. They will do this. I will be looking at him. And I will flash his image. And we're going to publish their names. Just the way they publish my name on social media. I do not know when a driver at embassy, ordinary driver, is boasting that he has researched law. He know law. He will take ID card or flash. Yeah? I work with embassy. I'm a driver. So if such person, become a security or even have any kind of security training, okay, okay, ordinary driver is threatening Simon Ekpa. I have money more than Simon Ekpa. Ordinary driver at the embassy, who knows whether the people he's driving is ordinary consulate. Just like who is ambassador now? Just like all these ambassador that will come from Fulani, when you see them here, somebody will become their driver. So when he become a driver, another driver, what he cannot do in Nigeria, Ikutoku Biafra, driver, a driver, but he cannot be proud. This man cannot be proud to do driver work in Nigeria, but he's doing it here. He's doing it here. So when he go to Nigeria, he will see somebody that is a driver. I come from abroad. I come from Finland. Do you know me? If he sees somebody that is doing driver to Ifanyoba, for example, or Palibia, if you see somebody that is doing driver to what is the name? To Abaribe, for example, or Palibia, do you know me? You are just a driver. But all driver corner here. About no is but a driver, but no like boss or commercial driver. Driver nanya or in our embassy. So all of them are now the one pride. Simon Ekpa, I will take you to court. We are in Finland. Simon Ekpa. And when they see me, they can talk. I want everybody watching me now. Let me take you to the Igbo Union Finland, because by today, when I'm going to release the names and the images for Biafrans to see them, I will wait for them to go to that and hire that lawyer. They don't know. You can't cross me. So it is not. I'm not here to make mouth, but I want Biafrans to look at this. This is a Igbo Union Finland website. Okay, this is this Kisiloji here, who, after you listen to what he did in this particular program that I shared now, when you listen to what he did, you see the way he responded after this meeting. Before we entered the next meeting, which is on the 18th. Now, would you listen to this man, what he said here, and you think that he will actually release a such statement? Of course, No. This is the Kinsiloji here, executive of Igbo Union. This is Eza Basirim Justice. He was also part of those who connived to write a statement against Simon Ekpa. This is Emmanuel Ene. This Emmanuel Ene is from Enugu State. His place is being ravaged by Fulani. They kill them like chicken. He was part of those who connived to write the statement. This is this Austin Udo. Austin Arinze, Udo Arinze Austin. He is the one that they say the blood is too hot from Anambra. He is a driver at the embassy, German embassy, ordinary driver. Olusia driver, he have researched the whole law as a driver to a consulate, a driver to visa service, or a driver or that research go law that he is going to do with Simon Ekpa in Finland. Okay, so the image is here. This is the Austin Arinze. Now, is a driver or he did? I don't know whether he finished secondary school. He did not finish secondary school. This guy you see here, he did not finish secondary school. Today, he is the one challenging and blackmailing Simon Ekpa. Oh, Peter Obi is Anambra. Oh, he works in the embassy on a driver, but he's a driver. You know, man of Finland is driver. But when he go to Nigeria, Ogwage often the driver or Pariaha. But that is the work he's doing here. Now, I want you to look at this one. This is the Obieze Obinna. Obieze Obinna is the one who shouted, "Yeah, get out from here." In this meeting, I asked him, if you see me on the street, let us say, let us do it blow by blow. Will you stand me? If you see me on the street now, that as men, can this guy stand me? Hey, my name is Obin Obieze. Look at him. These are the people that will be hiding under that Igbo Union of Finland. That Igbo Union in Finland. Look at the profile of the people. This is them. Look at it. Look at it. This is them. This is the profile of the people that you call Igbo Union in Finland. And some of you watching me know them, know where they come from. This is the people of Oguchakwana. Look at them, Oguchakwana. Nekwaha. They disassociated themselves from Simon Ekpa. Nekwaha here. You can go to Igbo Union Finland and see things for yourself. They disassociated themselves from Simon Ekpa. Look at them here. Look at them. Now let us even go to profile. Makana had my own thing. Let us go to the profile. Look at them. Mazekisiloji here from Etitiama Mporo, Ohofia local government in Abia State. He had his early childhood education in his hometown, Okporo. Blah, blah, blah. Look at them. Look at the Nekwandi na against Nekwandi na Sina Simon Ekpa. They disassociated themselves. Nekwaha. This one is Justice Eza Baserum from Imo State. All of them were part of Financial Secretary from 2015 to 2019, Vice Chairman 2019 to 2000. Nekwaha here. These are the people who have made themselves the enemy of my people. Look at them. Nekwaha here. Now, look at this one, Imeze. Imeze is from Enugu State, where Fulani herdsmen have killed and killed and killed. And Simon Ekpa is every day having sleepless night in order for their people not to be killed again. He was part of the meeting. Nekwandi disassociating themselves from Simon Ekpa. And I say Igbo Union. And I say Finland. Nekwaha. Look at them. I want Biafrans to understand the scam. The scam, when we want to talk about Igbo Union, the people that make Igbo Union what it is today, some of them are not even part of the meeting. Look at them. Look at. There is nothing to write about. Nothing. Look at this one. Up driver come na embassy, na German embassy here. Nanya moto. Hanchani nebu aputa. Simon Ekpa. We are in Finland. Ebul moto, ebuka moto, ebuna. Look at them. Without secondary school certificate. Hanchani nebu because we are in Finland and I know at the same meeting. And I Simon Ekpa. Look at. Or abia kubaka kuboko or poko onya kitoga kumunum no. Yeah? And sometimes some people are asking, how did they get visa to travel? Well, I don't know. I used to ask myself the same thing. Nekwandi de letter. Look at them. Nekwa. Look at the Igbo Union. Nekwandi Igbo Union. You see why nobody go there? You see why nobody pay attention to them? These are nonchalant, nonsensical people. Look at them. There is nothing to write home about. So you see, on that fly, na Vanguard. Oh, in the Igbo, they associated themselves from Simon Ekpa. Wow. Even the Vanguard that reported that thing will be ashamed. So I am posting it in the public. I will post the Igbo Union Finland. I will post the Igbo Union Finland website to the public for Biafrans to go there. You people should go and see who is the Igbo Union. Now, let me go and open my own profile there. Of course. Let me go and open my own profile there. The past executive. Look at men. Look at the past executive of Igbo Union Finland. Look at men. This is Dr. Egwuonwu. Look at him. Dr. Godwin Ikegwuonwu was the former chairman of Igbo Union. This is a man. Dr. Godwin Ikegwuonwu is a man. So if we're going to do if we're going to give me now, let us go to another profile of another chairman. Basilene is a man. Dr. Basilene is a man. He was the chairman of Igbo Union from 1996 to 1999. These are the people that you can't see them near all these nonchalant people anymore. Look at Basilene. Respected elders. You can't see them. Look at our secretary. This is a pastor. Pastor Anyamele Linus. You can't see them. You can't see him there anymore. Now, I want you all, let us go to from 2015. Now, this is Claret. Claret is a brain. Claret is a brain. Of course, he's not more. I don't think you can't even see him there anymore. Claret is a brain. Look at it. This is the Abisi that is talking. Abisi is a good man. Abisi is a friend. He's a good man. No matter what, no matter our differences and different opinion on this whole thing, he is the one that was talking. The case you are listening. He is a good man. At least without politics, sometimes he's reasonable. Okay. Now, if you go to 2015 to 2017, this is me. This is Simon Ekpa, chairman 2015 to 2017, chairman 2017 to 2019. This is me. Now, this one here also was part of the meeting. You are going to hear his voice. We are going to play all their voices and their images. Although he is not part of the, I did not see his name in the part of the people that have the meeting. But look at this orgy. When I was the chairman of Igbo Union, this particular orgy now was serving as a secretary. He served my executive as a secretary. As a secretary. Look at him. This one also was the vice chairman, or and then this one here was also part of this meeting. This is the evil guy called William Wokedi. The William Wokedi, that was Chinasa, the Bedbog Nworu, a megaphone in Finland, and the people they have in Finland is this one you see here. Because you can't see a better picture than this. There is nothing to write home about. This is the one that always on Radio Biafra. Oh, Simon Ekpa, he is the one who said, don't bring the flag. Oh, don't give him oath. He must come to meeting. Look at him. This is called William Wokedi. So I'm going to call the names of those people that were in the meeting. So when you hear Igbo Union, you will be expecting to see Professor Usai. When you hear Igbo Finland, you want to see doctors. For where? When you hear Igbo Finland, you want to see chief, like chiefs. When this Chimwetalago, because they have made themselves the enemy of the people. When you see Chimwetalago, as demonstrating, when you see Igbo Finland, you want to hear chief. Anybody that is against this Biafra, you are nobody to us. So I want you people to, you have seen you have seen the people that are writing. When you hear the Vanguard, they are propaganda. Even the Vanguard will be disappointed to know the people they are reporting. Very, 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 very funny. Now, I am going to play part of the recording of the meeting that we had, so that for them to understand that we know we have a lot of things. Now, I want you to listen. People hear me? Okay, sorry. Okay, you people are not hearing me. All right. One moment. Okay, sorry. Okay, you people are not hearing me. All right. One moment. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, you people are not hearing me. All right. One moment. Okay, sorry. All right. Ọ bụrụ na etu a ka o si wee dị ma afụkwa na 1st of January 2023. Listen, I am addressing them here. It's normal. No, you cannot address it.
Oh, this guy can go there.
It's normal. No, you cannot address it. Kedu ka isi eme position nke gị? On whose interest can this opposition anyị na-eme kịta? Kedu ihe niile anyị na-eme kịta? Emecha anya. Emegi ya for more than 50-something years. Yet, it cannot fail here. So, and you will see that now, all the number. The real meeting. Can you make it? Completely. Because you cannot be doing the same thing all over, different results. Oh, no, you go. So, I see. This is not the first time ndị Igbo na ndị Yoruba na ndị Hausa plays Ochichi president. That is the second time one in the history of Nigeria. The first time one goes to India, and now the history is repeating itself. And with the setup in Nigeria now, When you can make that history and repeat itself. Because now, the first time, check everything. So here they make now go. Umwe you can make it. It's why they push up to one on them. When you can make it to a different setup, a different arrangement, renegotiating our existence in Nigeria. When you get all the worse than what we have now, it must be better. But because of the system that have rotten, all system they built in Nigeria for a very, very, very long time. So it affects us. The policy of Nigeria affects how we live. We struggle to make living. We struggle to eat. We struggle to feed our family. We struggle for security. We struggle to build road in our communities. We struggle to even provide. Everything we struggle. All over this country. Everybody in this country, they fought for them. And we know the history. So, you see, sometimes we have to sacrifice to make life better in the future. What we are fighting today is not about me, it's not about you, but about the future of the children and over there. Most of you here, I don't think in 10 years' time, if we said let everybody go, I don't think in 10 years' time you will be able to take your children back home. Whether you like it or not. The situation of northern Nigeria today, nobody could believe that we are going to have the same situation we have in northern Nigeria today. And we know the history of northern Nigeria. We know the history of how Usman Danfodio came and conquered Nigeria. But you know how many years? Over 100 something years, and today the thing is repeating itself. You look at what is happening in Afghanistan. So I'm not coming here to start because it's a very long thing to begin to say. Because I have answer to everything. It may not be very okay with you, my answer. It's not. But what I'm asking everybody is, even if you don't believe in what we are doing, one thing I want to assure you people here today is that I am fighting for the freedom of Biafra, which is also your own freedom. And the one thing is better than the other. The freedom of Biafra cannot be compared to a Nigeria presidency, which we have seen, witnessed, and in the past. We have had Obasanjo being a Nigeria president. There is nothing to show for it. We have had Goodluck Jonathan, from even Goodluck Jonathan is even regarded as Igbo man by the northern Nigeria. We have had Goodluck Jonathan. You see how Goodluck Jonathan ended. There is nothing to show for it. Now, I'm not here to convince you to agree because all of us are adults. But if what I'm saying making sense, because some of you are making judgment because of what you hear on social media, because of what somebody is telling you. You have not been able to ask a question. You have not been able to contact me to ask me for clarification on certain things. So you made up your mind on the judgment based on the story people told you. So now, because here, so the time should be given, even if I don't want to explain everything, time should be given. Because of what I'm doing and what we are doing, we have people that made us to be here today for this meeting. So now, let me just explain here in brief. Una jukenem question. Onya you on about that So now, behind the Bubuna, Obuna Ununanya na Nigeria. The same thing behind discover Bugodu Datina. And when you have about 1989 Abuja Declaration. In fact, before that, I have to do this I have to run it very fast. All of you all now, from 1959,
this is what I'm doing here.
1989.
What I'm doing here is to prove to them that we have the audio. We don't normally, we are not the first to always breach agreement. The agreement was that when we were entering that meeting, everybody was asked to drop their phone. And at any point, did we agree that any statement will be released. Now, I'm going to call the names of those who were in the hall where they were deliberated and released that statement. First of all, we were 40 people. This Igbo community, this one, 40 people, ordinary 40. And that is the highest that you can see in the meeting. 40 people were in attendance of hundreds of Igbo in Finland. Only 40 people were in attendance of that meeting. Now, After that, when we finished the meeting, we left. And it remains about 13. So let's say 13, 14. Between 13 and 14 people stayed back because they never expected to see me in the meeting. It was a shock to them. When they saw me in the meeting, it shocked them because they never expected that I would come to that meeting. So I'm going to call the names of those that we are going to release their images, their picture, their names, and everything as we are releasing this voice tomorrow. We are going to release the Kisile Oji, who is the chairman. You already know he was in part of those who planned to write a frivolous and a fraudulent letter against me. Justice Cesar Basirim is part of them. I have shown the picture here. He was part of those who discussed to write a frivolous and a fraudulent letter against me in the name of Igbo community. There is nothing like Igbo community in Finland. Ima Eze is the Enugu state guy that you just saw that I showed the picture now, which their places is being ravaged by Fulani. And he was part of those who had the meeting to write a frivolous and a scandalous and a fraudulent letter against me. This Austin Udo, the driver to the embassy in Germany, German embassy, a driver who claimed that he is now researching law, how to deal with Simon Ekpa in Finland. And I'm waiting for him to deal with Simon Ekpa in Finland. He can contact Soludo so that Soludo can give more money to him to deal with Simon Ekpa in Finland. The driver, who is very proud driver in Finland, but is not a proud driver in Nigeria. Of course, when the Abuka Moto, they feel that they have arrived. When they use 20,000 euro to do motor business, I go to Moto Ebuka, the person is an Ebuya. I have arrived. I ship motor, I am shipping motor parts. Do you have business in Nigeria? What do you have in Nigeria and all that? Then Obina Obieze, number 5. Obina Obieze, the one you just saw the picture, that was the one who confronted me during the Zoom meeting, which I kicked out in the Zoom meeting. And then we have the Ogwejofo. Ogwejofo also, the picture almost appeared here. We have Emeka Ejidike, all these people from Anambra State. Emeka Ejidike, we have Amechi Nwanfo is all these people that grow in the north. We are going to release their picture tomorrow because they are all part of those who release a fraudulent letter against me. And then Chinedu Okoye. Chinedu Okoye was part of the meeting after the meeting have ended. We have Okendo Wako. Okendo Wako is the man that you saw that had eyeglass here that was talking. The elderly man that was, his own is on a baggy store. That is what he's known for. So he was part of the meeting that, raised that particular letter. And then Obi West is the one they call Caleb something. He is the one who was talking, who was asking me if I should calm down, that I should reduce my voice on Obi. He was the one who said I should stop talking about Obi. That is the Obi West. So for you to understand that the only motive of writing against me is because of Peter Obi. That was everybody. It has come clear, of course. I don't need to tell you. It is not about sit at home. It is not about the people that were killed. It is not about anything has to do with the life of Ndibo or life of the women of Ndibo or anything like that. No, it has to do with Peter Obi. So the Obi West was the one. Ojuru naho on that there. Come and go. You people should do. Like, come and go. I was watching all of them, in that during that meeting. And then we have Edozie. Edozie also was part of this meeting. And then we have the one they call Williams. Williams is the one that I just showed you the picture now, who was calling Mohammed Abbas in Kuwait, always calling in Finland. You have Simon Ekpa in Finland and all that. And these are the people that we are going to release their image tomorrow. Their image will be littered on social media. And my happiness is that all of us are here in Finland. That war, we are here. I get in Finland, we know that now. And I hope that it can rise up to challenge, to continue, to finish what they have started. That is all I have to say. I wish they will stand to finish what they have started, because this is a country of law and order. So they have to really stand up to finish what they have started. And if they could not finish it, shame on them. Because you can't fight Biafra and go away with it. So that's all I have to say. What we are doing now is no longer social media thing. You will first of all strike us, and we are in Ejile Gofo.
So we hope that what this particular scandal and blackmailing and propaganda against me that have started, they are going to finish it. But today, you have come to know who are those. They claim that are the Igbo Union or Igbo community. These are people that doesn't have profile. There is no single profile. Nothing. There is nothing to write home about. So onye are there assign no. I say because I say na to Vanguard. Vanguard. Because Vanguard is looking for anybody. Just if you want to be noticed today in Nigeria, call yourself one thing. You can give yourself even Igbo Zurume. When we're doing Igbo Zurume, take one name now. Just write Simon Ekpa. You drag Simon Ekpa to Washington. You drag Simon Ekpa. Bam! It may appear. If you want to advertise your organization, and you have been trying and nobody is listening to you. If you want your organization to be published on Nigerian newspaper, write that Simon Ekpa, that you are taking Simon Ekpa to the highest court in the world. Bam! You are going to appear on Vanguard. Just send it to Vanguard. For example, today, the IPOB have issued a press statement from Finland. That press statement has been shared and sent to all the Nigerian news media. They will not report it too. You can't see them report it. The press statement from IPOB in Finland, countering this particular report of the Vanguard, was sent to Vanguard. They could not report it. Did you see it, Vanguard? No. It was sent to Sahara Reporter. It was sent to all the news media that they will not report it. Just write something against Simon Ekpa. You are going to. That is why when all these people there, when they are doing all these things, they think that, am I hiding in Finland? Some of them don't have address. Am I hiding? Some of them cannot bring people where they live. Some of them, nobody know where they live. I'm not hiding now. They know my office. They know where I live. Let them come. Am I hiding? I'm not hiding. But some of them are hiding. So what I'm saying is that, let them, me, this struggle. So let them make sure that they are prepared to finish this. And Nigeria government should support them. Now you see where you can send money. So you can support them. But let it not be only this writing. Because when you are sleeping, that is when I wake up. I have said my own. When you are sleeping, that is when I will wake up. All right, we are going to receive call because a lot of people have requested for call. So we are going to have your comment based on what you've listened and watched today. Because of course, everything we are doing, many countries are following us, and many nations are following, and the order. I think so. You are going to haven't listened to the voice which I promised Biafrans that I'm going to release. I can also even take it to the center. Let's see what happened in the center.
That is why Buhari can never do anything. Yes. Kill yourself. Can I finish? How many minutes?
Even if I say Korean today, I will do more than that. It's not fight for Biafra. Please go outside. Go Last one.
My question is specific. The 5 days sit at home, number one. Can you keep quiet, my friend? I'll repeat it again. When you were the chairman of Igbo Union, why didn't you champion the cause of Biafra?
And another question.
One. Number two, the 5 days sit at home.
And another question. While I was the chairman of Igbo Union of Finland, why didn't I champion the cause of Biafra? Or a question. Somebody, why didn't I champion the cause of Biafra when I was the chairman of Igbo Union? Oh, a question, no. Somebody left his house to come to ask me, why did I not champion the cause of Biafra while I was the chairman of Igbo Union? I'm not going to
Unoka, and when any source or tools were help them back home for that 5 days to assist them to feed so that they will not die of hunger, the same hunger that was Fulani, you were fighting against us.
Yes. And this man is asking whether this one talking now is one they call Chinedu Okoye. Chinedu Okoye is the one asking this question. Why did I not support Biafra while I was the chairman of Igbo Union? Why did we not provide food for the 5 days sit at home? Because they use hunger to fight Igbo during the war. And this is the same man who is supporting one Nigeria, and he knows that during the COVID-19, the Nigeria he is supporting had food and I never provided for Igbo. The Igbo was the only tribe that didn't receive palliative. Am I lying? The woman, now the Fulani woman, was asked, why did you exclude Southeast? Southeast was the only region that were excluded from federal government palliative. They say that federal government of Nigeria say openly that the Southeast, that their people are sending them money from abroad. Am I lying on the bang? And I'm Nashi, this guy, all of them supporting the one Nigeria. They did not ask one, they did not say, okay, I will not support you again, one Nigeria, because the time during the COVID-19, you gave food to everybody in Nigeria, you did not give to my people. Yet, it is not a problem to them. But now Obi is coming. Everything is a problem. Everything anybody does is a problem. Obi can never be president, and Nigeria can never produce president again. This year will be the last year for Nigeria existence. Mark it.
And number three, how effective is this sit at home affecting the Abuja seat? Because it's only in the Igbo land, some faction of Igbo land can sit at home. Can I finish, please? No, that's the question.
You don't tell anybody to sit down.
Sorry.
why I did not fight for Biafra when I was the chairman of Igbo Union doesn't make any sense. Because whenever only that is number one. Number two, that time I was in darkness, just like many of us here on the other side. I have not seen the light. I was even the only person who spoke against the attack on Ekweremadu in Germany. I was there live. The only person in the entire venue that someone courage to speak against the attack on Ekweremadu. And today they have used it against me. So, but here I am today, fighting. Even if I say Ekweremadu today, I will do more than that. A lot of people say that I joined Biafra struggle because of the attack on Ekweremadu. Now, that's by the way. So to answer your question, the second and the third question, that I want to answer your question like this. You see, Nigeria is completely a different country. Nigeria that has no duplicate in anywhere in the world. Nigeria is one country that no other country is like Nigeria. That's number one. So we're not going to fight the way any other person fights to get their freedom. We must adopt our own strategy according to what Nigeria is and what Nigeria represents. So if you understand that Nigeria is different, you understand that the issue of hunger has also been the weakness that the Fulani government are using against us. They make you poor. They deprive you food. They deprive you social amenities. They deprive you everything, so that you'll be eating from hand to mouth and you will not be able to rise up to fight against them. Any day there is an opportunity for you to fight and starve yourself for a few days and get a better life, they will remind you, you don't have food tomorrow. So for that reason, if you are able to allow them to conquer your mental state of accepting that you have been conquered because of the poverty and the policy that the government has brought upon you, that means we are all gone. Because if you think that by next year you are going to have a better life, or you are waiting for when you are going to be eating 5 times a day before you fight against the government for betterness, then you're gonna fail. And that's what we are trying to correct with this particular mental tough, training our people to understand the mental toughness, how to fight and stay. It may not sound good. It is normal. I'm not expecting you to agree, but this is from our own perspective. So if we are able to conquer that particular mental subjugation of there is no food, so don't do anything, then we are not going to succeed. Secondly, the reason we are having sit at home, like I have explained yesterday, which I say I'm not going to go back. I explained this particular sit at home yesterday. Now, this 5-day sit at home have already come and gone. And yet, we are still asking a question. I am telling you that even 2 weeks sit at home may come next year. So, I'm telling you, it may come and people are going to obey it. This is a fact. I am telling you, let it not be funny. Please. I'm saying 2 weeks is the beginning of this year. Right. That in 2023 we may have 2 weeks sit at home. People were laughing at me then. They didn't believe it, right? Okay. Now the reason we are going to have this is that we are creating the room for Biafra exit. And when I talk about this Biafra exit, it is not necessarily Biafra. It could be anything. It could be a different arrangement of the Nigeria system. It can be anything what the majority of the people will agree. Because as it is now, not even you, all of you here that are talking about people, you are not happy with Nigeria. Yes. Exactly. You're not happy. Now, so you're not happy with Nigeria. Now, something has to be done. So what we are doing now may give birth to a better arrangement of the system. Regional Hamazina Bikan have said this several times. So this is at home. We prepare our people, or the one that have come and gone, have prepared our people that if they can stay 5 days at home, nobody died of hunger during that day. Rather, people died, listen now please, rather people died because they came out and the Nigeria government is supposed to protect them according to how they bragged on the social media that people should come out, that nothing will happen. No security were there to protect them. Instead, the same security they brought to protect the people are the ones that turn around to attack them, to blackmail what we're doing.
God bless you. God bless you. Next
Thank you very much for inviting me here.
Please, can you sit down?
So, Simon Ekpa, good to see you. Actually, what you don't join me several times is that you've consistently said that Martin you are his disciple.
This one now, talking now, is the one they call Isaac. This one, Isaac, is not the Muhammad of Abbas in Kuwait. This is the Finland. So that one came to ask Isaac, who are you?
No. I do how job important.
Sorry for not there.
Yeah, introduce yourself.
Let me set Clement straight. Actually, let me set Clement.
No, yes.
Let me set because he has said that I'm the more one notch. More with chairman. Yes, I'm Isaac by name. I'm Isaac. So also that the more his brother. And Yama will chair my more
yeah, just see why. Yeah, I
want to say something to you. Thank you very much. National coordinator, also the chairman of Abia State Chairman.
That's what I want to know. Yes, continue.
So, what is your definition of discipleship? You said that as a disciple, to my own understanding, your friend Masdam, have you been reaching him before you fix these sit-at-homes? That you not be giving palliatives. One. Two, were you in the room where you said that the G4 impregnated Masdam Mikano's wife? And also,
if I am in
people are hearing me, you don't understand me like there are many things to ask you. But you carry my book. Continue.
Just ask me question. Wait, let's give him 10 minutes. Let's give him 10 minutes. Give him
You will respond to everybody. You will respond. So you said we are doing the second one. Third one is what contribution have you contributed to the struggle of IPOB? Because you are going to be in the government of your room, giving this sit at home, but you're not on ground there. Now the government has paid a very huge price. So there are more people that have asked you, but they don't say. Okay.
Yeah, no, he said This is the problem. You see, first of all, the issue of discipleness or discipleship. Before Mazin Namdekan was kidnapped, I have been addressing myself as a disciple of Mazin Namdekan. It was not going after he was kidnapped. Let me correct that. So when Mazin Namdekan was kidnapped, it took 6 months. I was watching the leadership of IPOB. Before that, immediately he was kidnapped. Even before that, something was already going on the ground with this man here. From Finland. I was now
because don't point hand.
Let him answer the questions. They started attacking me for no reason. For the reason only best known to him and his group.
Can you tell the house?
I'm telling the house now. So they started attacking me. Phone was coming from Finland to Chinas and Woru to VOS, and then all those things was going on. The attack was coming. They called me criminals for 6 months. I did not respond. I was focusing on what happened to Mazen Amdekan. During that time, the people in America, the day the news broke that Mazen Amdekan is in Nigeria, people in America contacted me, like big people like in IPOB, around 12 a.m. Finland time. They contacted me on phone, and it was phone conference. We were talking on this phone from 12 a.m. till 5 a.m. And all the telephone conversation was about, come to our side. Come to our side. I was asking questions. What happened to Mazen Amdekan? Do you people know that he was in Kenya? Because I don't know. And none of these people was interested in addressing that particular question. They were only telling me, if we come to our side, Madame Oyibo is gone. Madame Oyibo is not part of us anymore anyway. But then, the first day, and I had mentioned the people that made this telephone call during my broadcast. This one requires a very long explanation because it's right to give.
Let me check for my phone. I have 2 phones. This and everybody please. Obina. I got something to
I want to clarify something here now. Igbo Union of Finland is not interested in autopilot or
good. Yes. Good. Yes.
We are not interested.
Very good.
Simple.
Thank you.
And why we are here is because our former chairman and his activities and the killings going on in Nigeria.
Thank you.
That is why we are here. How
the office are
not interested. We are not.
We have an office.
As an Igbo man,
thank you.
I'm going to make completely near Simon Ekpa. I'm going to make target. I'm going to enemy. And a threat. Why is that? Number one. Why is that? That is number one. Okay. Number two. Nigeria is permit my language. Don't need to bless me about it. Nigeria is dead. Nigeria so now, what you guys are saying that the only strategy you know for actualize Biafra, I am for actualization of Biafra. Violence.
One bottle for you.
Who name
one more time. I
Somebody say, Simon, please stay away from this. No, now they go stay away from me. No. That they are the one to stay away from me. They have to stay away from Biafra. They have to stay away from IPOB. They are the one that will stay away from us, not us staying away from them. You understand? No, you see, if I am not playing this, some of you will not understand. Because when you hear, oh, Ndi Igbo in Finland met, there is a message, Ndi Igbo in Finland distance themselves. You'll be expecting to see Ndi Igbo now. Jesus Christ. Oh, you are expecting to see in America, the way like those in America or those in the United Kingdom. This is it, oh. This is it. Now we are come to Biafra where we are doing meeting. Biafra. Come to where IPOB in Finland are having their meeting. But look at Vanguard, Boya, Sahara Report, Boya, Onewu. You know one thing about us is that your propaganda gang, or just 2 days on you, and you will a superior argument, exposition with evidence, and you will pinyoya. So everybody that have published this, these stupid people, they are nonsense. You must have shame, because I know they are listening to me. They're listening to me. Look at the people you are publishing. Ndi Igbo na Finland. Bago Simon Ekpa. Ndi Igbo na Finland. Ndi Igbo na Finland. And I said none of them can stand me. None of these people here can stand me. But they can't. Boasting. They know now. They can't stand me. Even both Mana and Igbo. Mana chapter it is, I am in control of myself. I am in control of the information I give you. Oh, myself. I know what I release to you. I know what I don't release to you. The chapter that I open, you see it. If I don't open the chapter, are you going to know? No. So I go bringing nonsense to Alibu. Now I business. I mbuka. The bosses that are not functioning here. Of course, not all of them. Those who are doing it, in a very good way. I pray to God to bless them, because we need those parts. If we have good country, we will not be dealing on those parts. But for now, since we are still part of Nigeria till the last minute, those who are doing it genuinely, because I have so many friends who are doing it and are doing it genuinely, or not people that will be doing it, and then because you are doing sending parts in Nigeria, you will say let Biafra not come, because you want to Biafra struggle is making the clearance expensive. So if we in a calculator, he 1 million, he 1 million, it is 1.5 billion. Ikwute Biafra, seke gene, makana anme atie 500,000 kita na agbata here. That is there is no other reason. And when you think that they have arrived, and all these people, one Pakam, they are gone. One Pakam like this, one Pakam in Nigeria, all this their bragging is gone because there is no insurance there. There's no insurance. All this nonsense, this country don't know that they are doing those business in Nigeria. In black, you know, because if you do it genuinely, you are going to pay tax in Finland. You buy something from Finland, you go to Nigeria, sell it. You come to Finland, you pay tax. But you know, some of them, you know, I go 20,000 euros. Illegal business everywhere. Illegal business everywhere. The other people that are shouting are fighting against Biafra. In fact, let me even play that one. The other people that are fighting against Biafra, you know, what did they do? They went and carried drugs from Holland. From Holland. You know, from Holland. Let me show you people. From Holland, they carry drug. These are the people that when you tell them Biafra, I say Biafra Bakwoko, because of what? Because they are doing drugs. All of them. Let me show you. Our own is they show. You understand? Let me show you. Some of you will know them now. I will show their picture now. This one will be. Let me show you pictures now. Another one. Look at them. You see? Look at them. All of them from Holland. Look at. Never. This is the only thing they do. If you talk about Biafra, I think again, P2B, this one, that one, because it is only thing that Nigeria support, criminals. Look at them. If you talk now, they will say, again, Nigeria, Biafra, Bakwoko. Look at what they do. Look at them now. Nenaha here. Nenaha here. From Holland, all of them. If they hear IPOB, look at this one, Port Harcourt maximum prison. Look at them. If you tell them Biafra, they are the one to attack you. They are the one to call you name. They are the one to shout, we are in embassy, we work as a driver. These are the things they do. Look at. I shout, Biafra, Biafra again, Biafra again. All of them will be shouting and fighting. Look at them. Look at. They have drugs. Look at them. Look at. Look at them here. You see? All of them. Neha. 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 Drug dealers. You see, if you talk about Biafra, they attack you. They are the one that tells you, go and sit down. I'm a calculator. Do you know Arab Hotel Eba? Raw Hotel Eba? Hotel Ma? All this nonsense. You see? But in Biafra, we are going to make sure that this cannot happen. If you can't. This is what Nigeria do. This is the fault of Nigeria. Because the society is rotten. Everybody's ego. Ego. Masege. You know, all those things will not happen in Biafra land. And Nigeria will allow you. They allow you to, you know. Do you see other tribe? Other tribe have learned a little bit. Yoruba Kopigo, Edoa Kopigo. You know, the middle belt is yet, you know, they are still like, you know, Hakan easy. But Yoruba have copied it. Edo people, Benin people have copied it. You know, the entire South have copied it. So, I'm not going to, I'm not going to, I think I have played this audio. At least I have been able to prove to them that we have the audio. I will make sure that the media team work on this particular audio so that the pictures of all the people that were part of the meeting will be on social media. It is not only Simon Ekpa that they are going to carry on Vanguard. We are going to carry their picture, we are carrying the detail, carry their village, carry where they come from, and every Biafran will see them. That is how we are going to do it. Everybody will pay their own part. We will publish everything. And say they are in Finland here. Let them take Simon Ekpa to court. And if they don't do it, shame to them. So we are going to, except I don't see their picture. Except I don't see their picture. All of them that were part of that meeting, except I don't see their picture. We will publish everything. Name, details, and all. Let them come and tell me who gave them the right to write on behalf of Igbo community in Finland. Who gave them the right? Who gave them the right? Who gave them the authority to write about Simon Ekpa? Who gave them that right to write against Simon Ekpa? You're distancing yourself, nonchalant people. All right, we're going to open call. I know that we have spent almost, I think this program is going to last for like 4 hours because I spoke like, I came like 2 hours, 30 minutes or so. So, because the program was running itself, and here we go. First of all, I need to connect. You're welcome to the program. Hello. Please, you're welcome to the program.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. You have 1.5 minutes. Go ahead.
I'm very happy to speak with you now.
There we
because God have done everything for us.
Yes.
I'm the one that prayed that Ohaneze Nibu, the president that left us now, if there is a day, I summoned him. I told him that he will not last. So that one have gone. The next person that is going to end up, I told you, Ejiofor is not going to die. He will have stroke, stay one place. We see how Biafra will come. That's what I have.
You said, all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That is what I have. He will have stroke, stand one place, no movement for him. We will see how Biafra will come.
He said, thank you. All right. You're welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mazi Simon Ekpa.
Good morning from here.
This is Erasmus. Yeah, this is Erasmus.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. In that video you just played just now, something striking. There was something that struck me inside that video. That audio messages. Remember that guy that you said talks to Chinasa Wuru, he was making a bogus allegation about Mazuna Dikano. And that leads me to one request I made earlier on. Why don't you, because what happened, where that accusation is coming from, was a Photoshop tweet from your Twitter handle that they shared on social media. They tweeted on your name saying that you said Mazuna Dikano, wife, Ejiofor, dating Mazuna Dikano's wife or something like that. It was a Photoshop statement from your Twitter handle. But you see that information that people listen to and see every time, it sticks to them and they take it to become truth.
No, but this is one of them. This is one of them now. It's not. They know what they did. You know, he knows that I can never write something like that. You know, it's part of the blackmail now. He himself know because even people there reacted immediately that is out of point.
Yes, but you know that it's not just him. A lot of people in this struggle are not smart like that. They are not as educated like that.
That is true.
They see and take what they see. So why don't you put how much is just $8? Blue tick, Twitter tick on your Twitter handle. It's just $8 a month.
Well, I would say I don't think everybody have that. I'm an agitator, and there is, I will check it anyway. So if that is the possibility, because I don't think that is available to everyone.
Okay, that's the reason I'm calling.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because listen, that is not even the issue. If you put blue tick, because the point is that they did when I said that Simon Ekpa said people fighting for Biafra are miscreant. I never said anything like that in 2016. Now they caught it and replaced that particular word there, and I also did my own where I put P2B and put Chike Dozier. Okay, and our own is even more professional, so you can never even know that it was not photoshopped. So the thing is that it is not about the blue. So even if you have the blue verified Twitter, it just to cut it and put the thing, and that's it. So it doesn't stop them from, it doesn't stop that kind of thing. But the thing is that I know it doesn't, I'm not worried about all those things because I know I didn't do it. So, and like you see, it came, and whoever that is going to carry that news already have the ulterior motive against me. So any reasonable person will not have such thing. And those are reasonable people who want to use it. They never like me in the first place. So there's no point me disturbing myself because I know I never did anything like that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank
Continue
you.
what you are doing. We are solidly behind you.
Thank you.
Increase the tempo.
Yeah, thank
you.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, welcome to the program.
Thank you, our spokesman. This is Mazi Emeka. Please, this Finland, this union chairman of what? That man's supposed to just step down on his own without any question, supposed to step down. This one is a disgrace. I watched this video. This is not just a disgrace to himself alone, but if this man continues to be chairman, it's a total disgrace to every Igbo man, even in Finland. How can a meeting where everybody came, some were saying things that they heard from social media, but at the point, everybody came to conclusion. Even they were even saying they want to support ESN.
Yes.
All of them agreed to support ESN.
Yes.
And later, they came with a very useless statement. Instead of this man to disassociate himself with that statement if he's not aware of it, he kept quiet because he's totally involved in it. This man can stab anybody.
No, that is what we know him. We know him as a backstabber. He has sabotaged everybody. He has sabotaged everybody that he served with as secretary, because he has been like in the union serving like secretary, whatever secretary. So everybody that he served as secretary, because he has been trying for many years to become the chairman of Igbo Union of Finland, and he never had the opportunity, because the reason why he became the chairman now is because nobody is interested. Okay, I was the one who handed over to him, so nobody is interested. And the thing is that whenever he when he was the secretary to Kinsley that you saw that was talking, he sabotaged this Kinsley. Kinsley wanted to. Kinsley was the chairman that tried to. Adam, don't come here without your cloth. It was the person that wanted to. He has a very good idea of doing some kind of outreach, helping less privileged people back home and all that. But this guy called Kinsley sabotaged him. So, like I said, I told the story of wheelchair. Wheelchair they bought. Wheelchairs have to stay like 2 years. Wheelchair that they bought to give to people that needed it in Igbo land. I had to now buy it again from them. Okay, he was the one who sabotaged that effort. So now you are hearing Igbo Union. They have never done no single even bag of rice. Have never gone to Ali Igbo from these people they call Igbo Union of Finland. The only thing they do is to contribute 20 euros atano and manya. I am telling you, there is nothing. There is nothing. The only person that tried it was this particular Kinsley, who wanted to do something. At the end of the day, they couldn't even do it. So what they do every year is come Atuego Erieji, and that's it. There is nothing. There is nothing these people have done in Igbo. Not even one bag of rice to anybody that need it. So so what is the relevance there? The only thing that is
Now Simon Ekpa is from Finland, and then they want to write. You can imagine. You don't you see the letter? There is no address. There is no letterhead. That to show you that represents what you see here happening in this meeting.
Very, very disgraceful.
So it's why he said that the way you saw that letter now can give you more picture of what I have shown you today. That is to show you the kind of people that are involved. And we don't go to those meetings. Now nobody goes there now. We don't go there now. You can't see me.
This is one of the reasons our leader said that if you think the way they do Igbo things to do Biafra agitation, you will fail.
Yes.
This is one of the examples. Imagine some people, they agreed, they are going to be supporting you, they are going to be supporting EFM, they will stand by you. At the end of the day, they went from back. This is very scary.
Yes.
I must say, it is very scary. And if any part, if Igbo people begin to imitate this kind of person, that means we are gone. And it shows that Igbo people are people who cannot be reliable or be trusted. If this such thing can be allowed to stand again, there should be another. If this one doesn't want to go, there should be another Igbo group that can represent Igbo group to clean up this mess.
Yeah, the thing. Let me tell you. Of course, we cannot generalize it, but let me tell you, the thing is that there are people who knows how to handle them, and I happen to be one of them. So I happen to be one of them. So I know how to handle them, and we are going to have, the law we are talking about is going to be something like in this country where we are. All those nonsense they can try whatever. Once you do pattern here, a capuchogi, you gotta go because we know, the but there's still not somehow, now manipulate, we now manipulate. You gotta go, but we know how to handle them. We know the system we are going to put in place that will stop all those nonsense. By the time you pay the fine several times, you are going to know, and we are going to deprive you of a lot of things. So we know them. We know how to handle them.
Yeah, thank you. Mazi, just 10 seconds in conclusion to give other people chance. You see, on Tuesday, every Tuesday, they kidnap people. Because of this security in Nigeria, they kidnap people, they kill people, they rape people. Wednesday, the same. Thursday, the same. People go to steal. Everything happens Friday, Thursday, whether it's Saturday, whether it's Sunday. Why is it that if the same thing that happens from Tuesday to Sunday, they happens on Monday, they say it's because of policy at home. So those people who go to kidnap on Wednesday, what cost it?
Exactly.
Those who kidnap on Tuesday, what cost it? And even people sit down, some of them, not all of them, to be sincere, and they are making this case. And I'm asking myself, this really people? Even the chairman, to be frank, remove his cap and remove his shirt, looks like a Fulani to me. As a fact, it looks like a Fulani to me. Amen. So, Mazi, thank you very much, our spokesman. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. And I think we still have a few minutes to go. Yes, our mounts. You're welcome. Hello.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, good evening, Maz. Happy New Year.
Same to you. How you doing?
Yeah, Happy New Year. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
If you're going to Finland.
Yeah. Mazi, on a lighter note, I don't want to comment. I don't want to comment on anything about Igbos because of my position currently.
Yeah.
But there will be a time I'll call after Biafra.
Yes.
I'll tell you my stories about our people. That's why I'm just looking at a lot of this. If I say anything now, it's like I'm speaking for the organization. So I just keep quiet. Yeah?
Okay.
That aspect. So, but I'm just calling you one, like I said, to wish you Happy New Year. I don't like to talk much and to tell you, please, ignore those people.
Yeah.
Ignore anybody that is attacking you. Remember those of us that support you.
Yes.
Just please, because it's very annoying that the people, your own people, are the ones trying to punch everything you want to do. That's the way it is. You know, because you are there with them, they don't respect you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you are coming from somewhere else, they will know what you stand for. So, GCK, you know, that's all I can say. I don't like to talk much. GCK, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're on the right track. Just GCK.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know, GCK.
Thank you. All right.
Bye.
All right, we continue. All right, we still have a little bit time. Cynthia Maxwell, Igbos are more than 40 million in number. Vast majority are not Sabos. However, the Sabos are very vocal and active. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning from here.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah. I want to use this Onchejiro Hirakan Kelegines boring Biafra. And since he bidoro na Biafra, or Masika Chuku Kapiama na Biafra ni negotiating. Otokam Papi also can ari were open the mat. Ian Choi Jobogene. Ina a may of money here Biafra. But Mazan the can name of ma. But the Mazan am the can. Hanini Bundi Finland, the Bundi IPO, only Kesna nam the can name of ma. Key Hedi Sunachema now. Banyere incident the nam the can kagi siwere release there. He thinking one I may of ma has said that na in me here. King Hill Kukuru Banyere na the can name of ma. King Ungwe Banyere na Drago.
Oh, Wakita Kone make on Mas Nam the can name of ma. Get on a candidate DSS.
Okay.
I remember the view of my before. Oh, can I have a Simon Ekpa? Passing down the can sent.
Kanjukwa Gozosa. Ichetere mgbe ndị IPOB pụtara nke ha Nigeria n'uzupuru. Onwere onye buru nke ha. Mgbe ha pụta ime protest without ijiri any arms. Ha pụta na toget ọ na-agbara ha nke agbara ha ma hate preaching college. Or Simon Ekpa na-erulu mgbe aka ọkwa Nnamdi Kanu in charge. Or ESN called that no mgbe ha ka ebidozi killing na na-agbagbusi ndị mmadụ. Kongbe Peter Obi na Chanambara mgbe agbagbusi ndị mmadụ. Or Simon Ekpa na Chingba. Because ihe mwa na-ajụ bụ gịnị? Ụmụ ihe nchọkwa ịjụ again. Simon ka anyị legodo anya ihe Putin na-eme. Ka anyị jigodo Russia wee as example. Putin mere ndị niile bụ billionaires na Russia. A na-sanction ha everywhere. But weba ha niile bụ ndị agha niile hate Putin na Russia. Ha niile gather na-ekwu against Putin. Because ọ bụ na ha mana ha ọ bụ na ha na-eme ihe dị otu a akadịghị igbu Putin. Because ọ bụ na ha nwa mee onwe ha engage. Ha niile mee onwe ha engage kịta. Ndị dịka America support ya, dịka UK support ha. Ozugbo ha support rakịta enwezie the opportunity igbuzi Putin. Ozugbo emezi Putin na ndị Russia bịaza bụrụzie slave to them.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay, but ha nwa kita nwebe ndị efutube ebe ha bịara kita na condemn na-ekwu nka ha krapunyere onye be ha at the last ha ga-win.
Yes.
But onwe ihe nche Simon ka ihe mere anyị nwa bụ ndị Igbo anyị hetiri onwe anyị no matter how things ụtọ bụ na o si wee dị ma ị na-eme ọfụma na eme ọfụma ụtọ a Peter Obi na-asọpọtụrụ m wee na na-egwere ya iwu ọ naghị esere m na ya otu ihe ọbụla bụ nke anyị bụ nke anyị ụtọ anyị nwa gbue ya onye a ka emere Nnamdi Kanu ji nọrọ ebe ọnụ mgbe Nnamdi Kanu nọkwọpụ si Nnamdi Kanu sacrifice pụta anyị nwa bụkwa ndị Igbo na mba Nnamdi Kanu bụ anyị nwa bụkwa ndị Igbo anyị na like ka ị na-egbu ụmụnne anyị ihe na-eme ka ị wetara this dimension ọ bụrụ ibido ọkwa anyị nwa bụkwa ndị Igbo bụkwa ndị shikwe na azụ na-agbakwa mgbe okwu ndị nke Finland ndị nke sikwe US ndị nke US onye nke apụta na-eme nka akpagbuo ya onye a na-egbu Simon ka ihe achọghị igbu this man America wepụta say that na ọ bụ fraud na oso ka ya na-akpọ nke Yoruba na-eme hot copy medicine emekwe arrest to America si ka ya akpọtakwa akwa onye Awụsa otu ọrụ nke anyị nwa ndị Igbo si gbuo ya oke asọrọ Tokumbo na Rivers State onwe to be from weekend sikaga jida so to kumbo function on the make group of on the make group nke yanwa ha na ebukwe egbe onwe mgbe from that na ndị River State kana House of Assembly oto an weekend na weekend ifu to be ebe ndị amị ga-agba ha pa oto na igbe kona ime ha de okwu obula ikwu but Simon na-ajụ ka ihe kosuri ha country what
envy, greed, jealousy. That's all. I know you do before. You know that what we need, the people we need in this struggle. Anyendu knows that in Igbo, you know, he said it now that Igbo people are cursed. Did you not hear it? So Anyendu say I need only other greedy, in the other greed, the other jealousy and envy.
Ọzọ dịkwa ka ibe ya ka njikwa gị ọzọ Simon Ekpa na-emete ya but ike kwere mmadụ na-emete ya but mgbe ike kwere mmadụ mere this little problem o nwere with UK ndị Nigeria seize property agwagodi m the Eastern Governor ndị pụtago condemn that ma ọ bụrụ ndị abụ chairman na Finland tara condemn ka ihe ike kwere mmadụ mere seize property o nwebe ndị ka ekwe onye na-emete isi ọ na-apụzi ndị Igbo banye ndị banye bụ ndị na-anụrụ mbịakwa ọzọ ka njikwa gị Simon a sị na Dave Umahi bụ the governor of Ebonyi State ihe o ji wee dị campaign from PDP to APC bụ na maka na enyere ndị Igbo opportunity of Igbo president mgbe Peter Obi gaziri bụkwa president the same ya nwa na fight kwa ya ka ịfụ that ihe na-eme anyị shi anya na ka anyị nwapụ ndị Igbo anya fụrụ nwa anya ọ bụrụ echekwa n'ihe a na-agwa gị because na anyị nwapụ ndị Igbo bụrụ sọnsọ gị nwee igwe ọchịgodi ijiri anya gị wee gụ ire gị ọgụ ị mara that na Ojukwu akwa ndị banye rere.
Of course, ọkwa the same people na-asị gị Ojukwu mere ya mgbe o mere nke ya o mere nke a mee nke ọzọ.
Okay.
Now, I want to forward things to. Let me show this thing to the screen. You know, this one of them kind of Obi West. You know, Jesus is my father. Thank you very much, Mazi. Good evening. Well done for your good work. Obi West is a very big fool. He never liked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he never posts anything about Biafra. All he does is attacking anybody that attack our Apostle Suleiman. Obi West is a fool. Of course, that is what he does. You know, all our channel again with that chai. You know, all of them are looking for where somebody can, you know,
Simon, don't tell joking.
Yes.
Who meeting on the Igbo people na Finland? Kekweni e concerns meeting on the Igbo people na Finland. The basa said that na munye Nnamdi Kanu ikwezie da IPOB sire that means all that sire kana cause ikutezi ekwu na outside na ekutezi na meeting na ade de meeting no mazika zika ana enye dey allow ya wade yo wait to comment o chori ejo ajuju chori ejo gebo sire na kai tineko na toka.
So look at the way you look at the screen. This is what the idiot called Obi West is writing. Look at it. Igbos in Finland vows. Igbos in Finland vows to make Simon Ekpa face the full wrath of the law, both in Finland and in Nigeria. Can you imagine? This is somebody who cannot stand and talk when I'm talking. Igbo in Finland is going to make. Who is the Igbo in Finland? I'm waiting for them. I don't know, you know, and when he posts this thing, of course, you know, to promote whatever nonsense he have on social media. And then some people were sending it to me. Oh, Simon, what is this? They saw the Obi West, you know, the diaspora, whatever nonsense Glizzy is doing. Oh, Beze Latte, immediately, whatever they want. I don't understand, you know. Where are the Igbo in Finland that want to make Simon Ekpa face the full wrath of law in what? For what?
Oh yeah, Simon can call to get short. You might in an
yes, go ahead.
Check this our history, there were pastors.
Look at it.
If we are now on the pastor in Alo Sibihog, only pastor can now cut on the foot to get the Yoruba name. Undi native doctor Kita. Hani na bago na social media na efezi ego. Onye ka native doctor na fight native doctor. Ifuke bendi Yoruba na-eme itegoda nka ha na-agwa ọgwụ mba. But ifuke bendi Yoruba na-eme ha. Oto so nsanyi nwa bụ ndị Igbo na-alụso native doctor ka si na onye nka na-agwụ kide. No kide adọrọ ma onye nka si that na onye nka ji maka na o nwere ego ha na-alụso. Ihe niile ọ dị ka baranya ọ dị ka Chukwu bitire ya bitire onwe boss wee pụọ ndị Igbo. Amara m ka ihe ebe anyị si wee na-enwe nsogbu a ibe ọbụla ahịa aka na-afụ ife ebe ndị Igbo nwere shop onye nke a ka onye nke ere ahịa ọ ga-achọwa otu ọ ga-esi ka o gwuo shop nke onye ahụ ka o wee tinyekwa ya na nke ya nwa anyị like akara ka anyị na-ete but another tribe efotugo mgbe anyị nọ n'Europe kịta efotugo ndị na-ekwu ụdịka ndị ọcha afụrụ onwe ha n'anya but anyị nwa bụ ndị Igbo anyị afụrụ onwe anyị n'anya but anyị na-eplay that anyị fụrụ onwe anyị n'anya. Thank you
very much. Thank you very much. We have to take the last caller before the last caller. You're welcome. Just you have 1 minute, please, because my time is up. 1 minute.
Sir. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I want to ask Biafran a question. Biafrans, anybody that is talking to against Simon Ekpa, and they have not swear oath. All this is Simon Ekpa have been swearing oath on social media every time to prove the non-entity is wrong, to prove them wrong. Any of them that have not done what he done, don't listen to that person. Any of them who claim he's that person, don't listen to that person. And anybody who cannot show his face, who is broadcasting without showing his face, don't listen to that person. Anybody who is putting Maznan picture cannot put his picture. Don't listen to that person.
Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Have people forgotten that Fulani is also speak Igbo?
Exactly.
They kill those soldiers. Soldiers they killed in Benue. They bring the pictures to the Imo State. And if you have such memories, anybody who speaks Igbo is.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Somebody said I should stop. You know the oath is dealing with them. You know, the oath is dealing with them. But anyway, I'm swearing oath to that. So I've been able to address all of them with oath. And this is the 6th day of January. So it means that I am innocent because I said, let me not see the first day of January 2023. And now I have seen it. So which means I am genuine and I am clean. All right. Welcome to the program, Chief.
Okay.
There we
Happy New Year, man.
Same to you.
Thank you very much, my brother. You are a noble man.
There we
I will continue to protect you.
Amen.
Anybody who is in a menu, without an idea, and I won't do shit. Don't you swear for them? Swear the name like our daughter. They still continue to disgrace themselves. Biafra will come and they will be all she put to shame.
Yes, sir.
I was going to say again. Don't ever swear for them anymore. You are fighting for us to liberate us from the shackles of Western and Fulani colonialism.
Exactly.
So anybody in Biafra, that person will never live to see Biafra.
You say.
And anybody in here in the 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m. in Finland and all there, they're trying to awaken our people to fight for our freedom. My brother, away from them. Igbos, IGPO. I don't know whether you listen to that.
Yes, yes.
Also,
that they are caused that when any place they come together that you can't see division everywhere.
Sometimes I'm beginning to think on the Igbo. I'm more how about Jesus.
Who knows?
Jesus, Naka, Pontus Pilate. Also, bring the other man also the Barnabas. Say her, now that man Barnabas no condemned criminal. I wake it change the Barnabas to them. Has the Pontus Pilate here that now? No one will make a thing that made it in Hagam made it job. So Pontus Pilate, yeah. Now Jesus. So Pontus Pilate made that say okay, and I take go from this young man. Now, Obol have went to him and I wash my hand off his blood.
Yes.
I tell it the blood will be on us and our children.
Who knows? This is deep.
I'm telling you, has the Pontius Pilate let the blood of this thing, Jesus, be on us and our children. That,
yes.
So, Igbo needs the serious introspection. This guy, one of our brother, innocent Okechukwu again. Joseph Okechukwu. He will get the guy to stop here, Osuka system. I worked with him that time. The guy in the program, make the program, step and the kind that the guy in a very nice person cop, but not surrounding himself with the venoms. We could have opened and about higher. Every tribe in Nigeria will go. Mandi Bugano, Perpetua, tribe in Nigeria. So Igbos need the, I'm saying this to anybody now listening to me this night. Igbos, sometimes I begin to think, this is what the mother is get at 100%. Many back when I there were a lot of our people, no, who want their liberation. A lot of us that want our liberation. Many those idiots, my war, God through this, God Europe, my about Anna Zoka Azota Kahanatown, but it's their life. Hana fight to go against the Hana fight. I fight to go on a young man, I will not suppose so can we high now? Come on, I go have this 2023. Haga Mesa can Biafra will come, whether they like it or not. So to say I can hear me one
there.
Don't say I see you happen with that now. I see you as somebody. You have Mandela, that thing that they always put on sometimes in the jingle. That a man who changes his position according to who he meets.
Yes.
Is not worthy to lead the nation.
Exactly.
They have proven that now who are now to lead us into Biafra. It does not matter who, whatever anybody thinks. We cannot be waiting. So that no, will come out and give us Biafra. God will work. If something happens, God will find another way to let the people get to the station where they want to go. So anybody talking with that Biafra. Manona Azu, Makana Simon Ekpa, the person they are just doing themselves. When they start now, all of them will run haters. I'm just telling them. Very soon now it will begin. The music will start, and all of them they will begin to run haters.
Yes.
So you can hear them.
Thank you very much.
Of them that they hear the mad drama. Like here one of our brothers. Open Agua, those people non IDP camp. How long are they have for 3 months? How do you choose them at their house for 3 months than stay in an IDP camp?
Yes.
So, our people, most of us, have sick. People are sick. I'm very disgusted of them. I'm disgusted of most of our people, man. Thank you.
Thank you
for picking my call, my brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
God bless you. God protect you.
Amen.
God protect my son. Everything in that year can you get to survive when I estimate how in the Mexican with the fire. That fire dragon is who you are to be protect you until we enter into Biafra. Even when we enter into Biafra, it to continue to protect you.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we've ended the program. We may not be able to answer call again. We have spent more than 4 hours, and I really wish that nobody calls again to disturb. May God bless Mazina Bikano. May God bless Sunday Igbo. May God bless Professor Banji. May God bless our women, our woman. God bless and their husband. May God bless our media team. May God bless all of you. May God bless our chief priests, our fathers, our reverend fathers, our pastors, our goddess, and all of you, the Indezemos and the eyes of the gods and everyone. May God bless all of you that are working tirelessly to make sure that this movement for the liberation of Biafra
in 59 days. Continue to go, and see you again tomorrow. We are going to release the audio, like I said, and as soon as we have the pictures of all these people complete, we're going to release the audio to the social media, and Biafra can enjoy themselves. From here, from me, it's good evening.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him very, very